Mm-hmm. 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 Today marks the second to last Smackdown before WrestleMania. I am incredibly excited. I have been nonstop watching WrestleManias. The fever is real. We are 8 days away. Yep, 8 days away. Tomorrow marks 7th. Tomorrow marks a full week before. Technically, today marks a full week before WrestleMania. I mean, the day's about to end. I mean, the night just started. So, getting ready. I'm a little delayed, I think. Currently watching Creed 3 on USA because, well, I'm waiting for SmackDown to start. By the way, Creed 3 is a great movie, but that's besides the point. We're not fucking here for Creed 3. It's detected that live chat didn't appear on your screen in the past 2 minutes. Try using a mobile device to view your comments from your live chat and performance in real time. That's not good. That's not good at all. But I have a solution to that because my mobile device is my camera. But I have a separate thing open to read chat if I need to. So I'll have that open just in case. Well, it's officially 8 o'clock. Let's start the show. Let's get it.
Mania 41 streaming live on Peacock.
First of all, I haven't even checked if the sound was working good.
Then
It sounds good to me. Forever. I want to hear it. Forever. Okay, we're good. Together. Let's get it, baby.
We're live here in Seattle for a Friday Night Smackdown.
Hold up, my volume is insanely loud. There we go. That's much better.
Here in the Emerald City. But the Yellow Brick Road.
No, I don't want to open the settings.
It's Destination Vegas. Allegiant Stadium now only 8 days away from hosting the most anticipated WrestleMania.
I hope my chat isn't broken because that would be unfortunate. Let's do a quick little refresh just in case.
Arriving here in Seattle is the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, making his first public appearance since the Mania match was just announced in the last 24 hours. Eye patch and all. It's a showdown.
What the fuck was that? What?
Priest here to be face to face with McIntyre after weeks of destructive attacks. It is time. And Berto from Legado del Fantasma, a week removed from his dismissive reaction to the.
Oh, that's right. Ray Phoenix. Another match tonight.
Because after an
This should be good.
WWE debut, Ray Phoenix is back for more. The luchador extraordinaire bringing his.
I also saw Nick Aldis is gonna announce tonight what the fuck's going on with Randy Orton. Cody's in the house. What else do we expect tonight? You know John Cena's scheduled next week, the last SmackDown before WrestleMania.
And take in this scene here in Seattle because it is awesome. The
Why can't I? Oh, there we go.
with these fans roaring for the 10th.
Why does my fucking YouTube love to do that shit? Switch back and forth between chats.
Look no further than that sign that's over our shoulders. That's what has everybody excited. It's that time of the year, the final SmackDown before Vegas.
We are in the home stretch.
Wait, no, it's not a SmackDown before Vegas. Yes, that is true. That is true.
Before the biggest shows of the year, and this.
Stop! Stop! This shit's glitching out on me. Oh, hold up.
Last week's shocking announcement and then reaction by Randy.
There we go. Got the blue mic. Y'all can't see it though, but there it is. I'm gonna put it down low because you can't see it. But gotta fit the vibe. Gotta fit the vibe. I should get like lights in the back. You can't see the top of the. You can't see the top, but I should get lights with like. Stop it! I should get lights for when to change the color in the show. All right. I think it's time for a stream change.
supposed WrestleMania 41 opponent who graciously allowed
Randy, that means that you no longer have a match for WrestleMania.
RKO. So what does this mean? What is Nick Aldis gonna step up to the plate? I highly doubt it. Would be cool though.
And with that, here is SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis.
Oh, here we go. We're already going straight into it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, last week on SmackDown,
They're already starting the Randy Orton chants.
A number of important moments, a number of memorable moments, a number of viral moments. Well, folks, I'm here to address one moment in particular. I wonder if you can guess which one that is.
Hey, he paid for it already, so there's no need to be mad about it.
I've been instructed to maintain my professionalism. And I'm a man of my words, so I'm going to do just that. But with that being said, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite Randy Orton to come on down to this ring right now.
He already paid for the RKO, so there's no fine needed. Yo, I'm not going to be able to get clips if this shit keeps happening. Do you stream the match on Twitch? Unfortunately, I can't. As much as I want to stream it, the show for you guys, I cannot. I will get blocked. The best thing I could do is have you guys hear it.
Randy's return from injury.
Yo, you hear these glitches. That's what you're going to be hearing.
That is pure Viper, the guy who hears those voices in his head.
I got to get a VPN, man.
And far more dangerous effect.
Or SmackDown, just come to Netflix. Help me out here. Dealing with this all the time.
Because the whole of planet Earth knew what was coming with a seething Viper last week, apparently with the exception of GM Nick Aldis, who stood there slack-jawed. And
They talk to me.
RKO.
They tell me things that I... Why do I always sing a song with the high pitch? They talk to me.
As irate as Randy Orton must be at missing out on WrestleMania 41.
Now, Randy, you already paid for 2 RKOs. You don't want to waste another 50,000.
I doubt one KO has sued the Apex Predator whatsoever.
That's a lot of money. I know you got money like that, but still, that's a lot of money. You got a bad back. Your career is about to be over. This motherfucker fucking around with fines and shit. Stop it. Let me chill with the cursing. Let's try to PG-fy these clips.
The eyes of Aldis completely.
I hear voices in my head. Sorry, I'm hype. I'm hype. You about to get all of it, bro. Y'all about to get all of it. I'm hype. WrestleMania hype is real, baby. I'm out here like I'm a damn fan. I mean, I am a fan, but like I'm there in the arena. I don't know what that was. Too much? I apologize.
I can tell by the look in your eyes, Nick, that you took last week very, very personally.
He was just angry, man.
Now hear me out. You can't expect that you didn't
Expect what?
see yourself
Stop it!
eating an RKO at some
Stop!
After last year or so ago, same thing happened. I paid a fine, and what did I do, Nick? I paid double on that fine in case something like last week would happen again. It happened again. I paid in advance. I paid in advance, and I think that we are even.
He did pay it. He did pay it. You already had the money.
The reason why I really want to speak to you, Nick, is because of the fact that there is not a match on the table at WrestleMania 41 for me. Nick, this is a very important WrestleMania for me. This will be my 20th time competing at WrestleMania.
Wow.
I need this to
Wow.
happen. I need you to do your job. I need you to make me an opponent, and I can guarantee you that I will be in Vegas. I will be all warmed up, ready to go. I will have my gear on, and I need you to give me a match. I don't care what it takes. Maybe you lose the suit for a night, and you gear up too.
Hold up. Yeah.
Whatever it is.
I don't know what that was.
I need
This.
my match at WrestleMania.
You think this is about money? You think this is about 100 grand? Randy, look around you. I know and you know this company's doing record business. You're a major part of that, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of that. And I busted my ass for 20 years to make it to this company.
Not as a GM. But hey.
I don't need your money. I need your respect.
Yo, chill. Randy shouldn't be spending $50,000 per RKO. That's an expensive. Like, you really gonna waste $50,000 on an RKO?
You need my respect. Funny enough, Nick, you've got my respect. You earned it a long time ago. But if you don't deliver on a match for yours truly next week at WrestleMania 41, then I can't promise that I will apologize to Mickie James after I do what
Randy, that's low. Randy, that's low. Solo Sikoa? I mean, it makes sense, but definitely not who I was expecting. I was hoping like an open challenge type of situation. Well, we still don't know if he's gonna be Randy's opponent, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Hey, Mr. Aldis, can you please tell Randy to get out of the ring? Stop embarrassing himself. Okay? Don't nobody want to hear you cry, Randy. Oh, I'm not going to WrestleMania. Oh, I don't have a match. Oh, who gives a crap? It's over for you, Randy.
This could just lead to a match tonight because I low-key don't want it to be solo. But if it is solo, I respect it. You know, there wasn't really nothing they could do.
And next week,
and it does make sense.
LA Knight is going to end up in the same boat as you in the past. Because at WrestleMania, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, is walking out as the new United
I know some people say like it should be Rusev for Aleister Black, and I thought that too. But my man Santi's out, love you brother, made a great point that they shouldn't debut on a loss, and Randy can't lose. So.
That's funny. That's really funny. You know what I think's even funnier? The fact that you had the balls, both of you. I'm talking you too. Yeah, Tama. To come up here and interrupt me while I'm talking. Well, I'm trying to be for the first time in my career diplomatic about some business to do with WrestleMania 41, and you got the balls to interrupt me. The voices have been knocking for a few weeks now. You know why they've been knocking? I've got all this pent-up aggression. What they're telling me now, boys, is to get your ass in this ring, and I'm going to show Seattle how to beat two Samoan boys up. Love it.
Wow. Is this what we... Oh, whoa.
But this is 2-on-1. Solo and Tama Tonga
Uh-oh.
stalking Randy.
Uh-oh.
And he goes out right to the apron to take care of Tama, and now uppercut against Solo as Tonga.
Ah.
Can't come to fruition as
2 against 1.
now the numbers game
Who coming out?
of Randy Orton.
Well, Orton did his best to beat these guys.
Who coming out? Who coming out?
Frankly, that was mission impossible as we see.
I know Cody's there. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
The megastar.
Well, this is
Yeah.
equalizer and a half.
We got a tag match tonight.
Champion.
A week away.
I smell a tag match.
Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu.
Okay, maybe this wasn't a WrestleMania match build-up. This was just a match made for tonight's main event, I'm assuming.
And now Orton back up on his
Unless LA Knight does double duty. Imagine a tag team like LA Knight does double duty or some shit. I can see it. Hey, they could literally do anything they want with what they got right now. Because KO, unfortunately, has to go through neck surgery. Praying for KO. Hope he comes back sooner than expected. But I heard he's going to take up to like at least 2 years. So there's a very possibility we may never see him again. If that's the case, great run, KO.
You guys, but I tell you what, you're speaking my name. Nana. WrestleMania. I hope your boy Jacob's watching, because what I just
I'm gonna have to switch.
Out of your mouth,
dude,
and I put my fist in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop, please.
But here's the thing. I know you didn't get enough.
Not at all.
Enough. So what I'm saying is, if you two can't get it, I'm saying you got
yo,
your loins.
I can't make this up.
It's you two. It's us two.
Oh my God.
How do you feel about that? You good with
Stop!
that?
Stop!
Good about that. Let's do it.
I think Nick Aldis just said,
Yeah.
Gonna fall to the Viper and the man they call the Megastar, with everybody saying, yeah.
Wade, you got a little tingle.
Jazzy Lonely, Jazzy Jays, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hello, I see you. Thank you so much for the follow. WWE, stop lagging. You know, I want to test something. Hold up. It won't stop.
Later tonight when we come back. One of the very final ways to make it to WrestleMania. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez. That's the prize, a shot at the WWE Women's
Oh,
Tag Team Championship.
okay. I'm seeing some spoilers on Twitter, which I'm sure they're about to reveal soon. However, okay. You know what? This would be enough time to try and find a new stream. I see on Twitter Charlotte was attacking Tiffany in the parking lot. Legend, I see you. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Yeet. Okay, let me stop before I break my fucking chair. Let's see. I want to know if this is just me, or if this is like the actual, like, if this is happening to everyone, or it's just a stream it's happening to. Because if it is, we're gonna be in for a rough 3 hours tonight, because I literally can't. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get this to stop. It doesn't look like it's happening to anyone else, which is unfortunate, which means I have to find a way. Gamer boy, I see you. I have to find a way to get this shit to work. Michael's girlfriend finally has a Twitch account. That's what's up. That's what's up. Jazzy. I'm going to call you Jazzy, and I hope you don't get offended by that, because I don't know how you pronounce your name, or should I just call you Loney? No, that just sounds fucked up. I'm going to just call you Jazzy, because it reminds me of Jazzy Jeff. But is it Jays? Correct me right now. Is it Jays? Or is it Jazzy? So it's Jay's. Okay. I apologize. Okay, I didn't know. It looks like it would be. I don't know how the hell you would pronounce that, but okay, Jay's. I got it now. I'm just okay. Jay's, not Jazzy. Jay's. Now let's try to find a better. What the? Oh, I can't see though. Look, it popped up on the. It popped up right here too. You can't see the emote. It just says what it is. Heart shaped face. Heart shaped face. Heart shaped face. Heart shaped face. You seen the Minecraft movie yet? No. And I don't plan to. Ooh, hold up. Ooh, this stream I got right here is the Netflix version. I mean, I'm on Netflix. I'm not American. That's much better. That's much better. People be throwing popcorn in that motherfucker during the movie. I know. I'll tell you something. I was this close to going. I love going to the movie theaters. It's one of my favorite places to go to. I love going to the movie theaters. However, one thing I hate more is people ruining the fucking movie by not shutting the fuck up. But like, why are you gonna go into a movie? Like, okay, for some cases it is acceptable. Like, we're going to watch Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind during the crazy shit. Endgame, Deadpool, Wolverine, the Minecraft movie. Like, the fans are actually ruining the experience. I'm hearing cops are getting called into theaters. Like, no, I'm not gonna deal with that. I was this close to going to go to that movie just to have fun, because I know it's the type of movie where you just turn your brain off and have fun and laugh at the stupidity of how bad it is. I was this close to going to go do it until I heard how the fans are being. So nope. Yeah, there's videos of cops showing up. Oh, this is a Pat McAfee promo. It's actually insane. Oh, hold up. My food is here. I'll be right back. Just stay right there. I'll be back. Oh, we're back. I'm not gonna eat that just yet. I'm gonna save that for like an hour into later. Or like 50 minutes, who knows? Boys, hello, I see you. Jeez, what are these emotes? These fucking emojis. These are fucking cool. These stickers. I don't know what the hell they're called. Oh shit, what? There's no sound. Oh wait, what's she doing on SmackDown? Oh yeah, she's got a match with
Bailey, and it was only 4 days ago.
A tag team match with Bailey. Yo, I heard. I saw their match. I was late on Monday, so I didn't get to see their match in time because I was on my way home from work. Their match was a banger and should have been a WrestleMania match. It's Gabby 7538. That's a Twitch? Okay. I'll look her up after this. After I'm done with this. Maybe give her a follow. Oh no, maybe rate the channel if they're live right now.
Introducing first the team of Bailey and the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion.
I love her theme.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Joe, these two
She's not live. I just checked. Okay, that's fine. But I will give it a check. Check it out. I couldn't figure out how to word that properly. She's not gonna be live till tomorrow, 10 a.m. CT. Oh, okay.
These two have never
I think that's 11 for me. I'll probably be asleep, but if I wake up, if I wake up in time for it, I might pop in the chat.
And good luck with Liv just off your right ear throughout the night.
And their opponents, the team of Shayna Baszler.
Hold up, this didn't.
And Zoe Starr.
What is going on in my chat? There we go.
WrestleMania and a title match would mean a lot for Shayna and Zoe. These two haven't competed for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles since last August. Wait, let's get into some of the strategy, some of the things you got to consider.
I forgot about this team.
Gauntlet match. First off,
What happened to the Sony Deville got released, right? I'm not so sure.
Strategy in a gauntlet match where you win your first match, you stay in the ring.
Okay, I'm just making sure the audio still works.
The entire locker room of tag teams who have entered this tournament have been whittled down one by one.
You have Discord? No, I do have a Discord.
Part of that is the luck of the draw.
You know,
Kind of similar to a
I haven't done it yet.
You get a late draw. Now, these two
Yeah, we can hear the audio. Just making sure. Just gotta check from time to time. I haven't done it yet, but
I might make a Discord server soon.
For the fans out there. Once the seeds are being planted, I want to make it happen. But when the server gets sent out to everyone, I want to do it right. I want to do it right. I want there to be mods. I want people to have roles. I want it to be a well-done server before its official release. Seeds are being made.
You beat one opponent, you beat two opponents, you beat three opponents, which happened in my
and I have someone to help me out with that. So soon.
In my case was Kofi.
VIPs, all that shit, yeah.
In about 15 seconds because I didn't have the energy.
If you want, but VIPs are most likely going to be like close friends.
In part, really is the issue. You want to,
And if we're talking about fan VIPs, that's different. You're going to have to work for that. So far, you guys are doing a great job. So you're going to have to work for that, though. I need to know that you are loyal. So far, there's only one person I know that's deserving of a VIP, and that's a fan. And that's however, I haven't seen him in a while, but I don't blame him because he's from India. That's my boy Cheerio. Streamer friends, they don't really
thought about it, re-entered and hugged her with congratulations.
Michael could be up. Michael could be up there. You were asking about Michael.
Best not to read too much into that reaction from Bayley. Bayley is a born competitor, a born winner, and you lose a championship match.
Oh my God! Oh, her arm. Oh shit!
You've never held before, like the Intercontinental Championship in Bayley's case, and you're always going to take it back.
But yeah, only my close friends, which one of them is like a streamer. The other ones, not so much. They stream like once a month, once every 2 months. They're not them. So, but one of them. But I have them all on my recommended. So.
Liv Morgan is informing us that Raquel is bigger than all four of these women combined.
No, I lied. Two of them are streamers, but one of them doesn't talk when he streams because it's mainly for a league that we're in. Oh!
Intercepted by Zoe. And Zoe off the blind tag was straight into the cover. Boy, what a smart move.
Apparently, Valkyria unaware of that.
You see, okay, no one's talking in the TikTok chat. Okay, I got mixed. It's hard to. There's a lot going on in my right chat, and then my left chat's my TikTok chat. I have to like keep an eye on both.
Now Basil looks to take advantage against.
Oh!
Wow,
oh my gosh, he dropped it right on their head.
What a horrible landing on the back of Lyra Valkyria's head.
Was it ever? And now here.
Oh! Not only this is the Netflix stream, which is better for me. So, because I don't get the ads, I get the international breaks, which is awesome. The quality is shockingly good. It's like a nice 720p. Actually, it's like slightly under 1080p and slightly above 720p. This quality of the stream is nice.
And now Baszler getting right back after it where she left off.
Who needs a VPN?
Incredible counter jackknife.
That's it.
What skill from Lyra?
Zoe Stark have been eliminated.
Oh, it's a gauntlet match. I didn't know that.
Bayley and Lyra advance. Team number one.
Okay, here's the problem with the Smackdown Tag Team Division, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry, not the Tag Team Division. The Women's Tag Team Division. There is no real teams here. Besides... Oh, it's going to continue, however. I got those international breaks, so it's going to come right back up.
Incredible action.
See, like Natalya, Maxine Dupree, they're just putting people together. It's like when they did, like, and how many random tag team partners has Natalya had? Like, Tamina was one of them. That was weird. And like, whatever happened to Nia Jax and Candice LeRae? I know they were just two people put together, but at least it made sense. Candice LeRae was a Nia Jax lackey. These two are just like, why are you together? And you know, Lyra and Bayley too. I get it, they're a power team and all, but like, one of them's an IC champion. Why is she going for? They're most likely going to win this one too. Like, why go for the tag team titles when you have an Intercontinental Championship title and a Women's IC title, which should have been on the card? And it doesn't look like it's going to be. The only real team are the ones that are holding the titles.
Happens so fast with a gauntlet match. But how about the counter and the jackknife cover by Lyra Valkyria to advance through?
Yeah, fighting from underneath as she was taking a real beating in the opening bout of this gauntlet match. It was that small.
There is one problem though. I don't know how I'm gonna get good clips. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because whatchamacallit, thingamajiggy, fuck it. Most of the really important stuff happens outside of that. Outside of the breaks. Like, they save all the good stuff for when they're not on break, which is smart.
To business and against the veteran Natalya.
To be completely honest, I don't know why there was breaks to begin with. When I found out there was gonna be live on Netflix, that shit kind of disappointed me. But hey,
still trying to get some oxygen back in her lungs after that initial bout with Pure Fusion Collective. I mean, Lyra Valkyria's Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez at ringside are pointing out almost collapsed there. She is so exhausted already. There's still 4 more teams that team has to be if they're going to progress through to WrestleMania.
That was a nice kick up. What are they about to do a thing where Natalya doesn't tag in Maxine Dupree, and it's gonna end up starting a really terrible feud that no one's gonna want to watch, and Natalya's gonna be a heel? Oh my god, don't do that. I can already tell they're gonna start a feud where fucking Maxine Dupree sucks feud between Natalya and Maxine Dupree, and it's just not gonna do good. Don't do that.
Things not going her way whatsoever, and perhaps it will be left.
Even though I'm not gonna lie, the first few times I saw Maxine Dupree wrestle, she was terrible. And I will admit, after the crowd booing her like crazy, and then Rhea like standing up for her, I did feel a little bad. I mean, I never really booed her, but still, you know, like she was trying her best.
Match number 2.
Her performance at the Royal Rumble was surprisingly good. Surprised the shit out of me. It was actually really good. I just hate the backwards worm. I don't like that move.
Women's Tag Team Championships as Natalya in the ring right now with Lyra Valkyria, who came up with the jackknife cover in match number 1 as Bayley and Lyra defeated Shayna and Zoe Stark. And right now, this interesting team of Natalya and Maxine. And we were talking about the reaction by Natty, the hesitation at a moment when she found out she was getting this assignment. That was partially quelled by Adam Pearce.
Why does she always look so stiff when she? Oh, I guess they're not doing it. Look at the pop for Maxine.
But Natalya tagging with Maxine.
Oh, crossbody by Maxine to advance.
She may not be a fantastic wrestler, but she has star power apparently. That was a huge pop.
I know for a fact that Natalya was not too impressed with that.
Good job, cameraman. Good.
In this game, it's not a fashion statement, but right now Maxine is doing the business in there and earning her.
Oh!
Yeah, go on social media.
Oh my God! That kick up.
Reaction to that as Maxine, as you can see, very eager, very enthusiastic to be with the veteran.
See what I mean? She's gotten much better since her first year in the ring. She's gotten way better.
Has ever looked in that ring, clearly trying to impress the vet Natalya.
No, she is energized.
Well, we're all impressed now, Joe Tang.
And here it is. I mean, the crowd likes it.
Wouldn't he?
I never liked it. I never even liked it when Otis. I thought it was funny when Otis did it because it's big as shit. But I never found it, and I never thought of it as like an amazing move.
And over-rotated her opponent, Bayley. What on earth is this?
What did you say about her trying to impress Natalya? She's going for the sharpshooter. Is she looking?
You better do it right, and you're gonna cause a roll up, and bye. Should have just tagged her. Look, see, they're gonna start a feud between these two. They're gonna start a pointless feud that's probably gonna last long enough to be one of the most important things in main event. I'm just not interested. I forgot about Kaden. Oh, I didn't know Kaden. Okay, they're an actual team because they've been an actual team. But yo, I thought they were about to steal one. I forgot about them. Well, they must have been off TV for a minute. I don't remember seeing them for a while.
Hayden Carter trying to take advantage of something.
And they're a good tag team. I just think they lack star power. But look at that, like, look at that. That's some good teamwork right there.
Looking to try to get some help from Lyra.
And the smartest thing
it could be their gimmick, honestly.
do here is prevent Bayley from getting that tag to Lyra Valkyria. It is Bayley who has been in the ring now for several minutes.
Oh my God.
Great job by Bayley to get the knees up.
Yeah, still life in the body of Bayley.
Oh! Dropping in.
No shot. Oh, I was about to say.
I
thought that was it.
Second match of 2025 for Caden Carter and Katana Chance. They were coming off a spirited loss against the Secret Hervis. That was a match that we called from London.
Yeah, Carter and Chance, the former tag champs here, desperate to get back to the Golden.
That's right, they were tag team champions. I forgot about that.
Got your ticket booked already.
Carter flying in with that big leg.
Because like I said, out of the tag team, out of the women's tag team division, there's only like 3 real teams. All the other ones are just 2 people that are randomly put together and expect to make magic. That is amazing.
Could this get them closer to a title shot?
Ooh. Well, that was a late kick out there from Valkyria. Bayley would not have made the save in time, so it's a good job. Valkyria did indeed kick out.
Twisting, corkscrewing to the outside.
That was a suicide corkscrew dive. That was some new shit.
Count of 2 that time. What pace we have in the midst
of
this gauntlet match.
Lift up.
Look at Lyra.
Damn, that was nice. 1, 2, 3. Who's next? Look, they get nervous. Or
This is now an impressive run by Bayley
Mia Yim
and Lyra.
BFAB? Yeah.
Well, things may be about
this is another team that just like randomly put together. But they've been together for a while now.
And BFAB enter the fray in this gauntlet match.
Okay, so this looks like a Bayley and Lyra sweep, unless there's a hidden team at the end. Nia Jax, I mean, I think she deserves to be a part of this WrestleMania more than anyone, but then it's going to be heel on heel. But to be fair, Triple H has been doing heel on heel, face on face a lot lately.
And BFAB as Bayley and Lyra have
just offering her a prime bottle. They could use that.
Matches, just defeating Caden and Katana, and now 2 away from possibly making one of the most impressive runs we've seen in some time. But I think this is going to be a very tall order.
Yeah, you see that energy of Valkyria and
dropped
Bayley
their ass.
getting lower and lower, and to see 2 fresh competitors.
Damn, did it again.
Street fighters like BFAB and Michin getting in there. Pretty much your worst nightmare. Well, Liv Morgan just told me she never runs out of energy, and I'll tell you something, Dominic Mysterio told me the same thing earlier today, so it must be true.
Dominic, new IC champ, and I hope they do it in the way where Finn can finally leave Judgment Day, because Finn needs to go solo.
With that Nightwing moments ago, but now in a tough spot against BFAB. Getting that left shoulder up just in time.
And this is what I was talking about earlier. My experience in gauntlet matches, you can go through.
I need to have that open.
You need a bit of luck to do it. When you get to that 4th opponent, you have nothing left. And it's kind of like taking
oh shit! Oh, it was double. From my peripheral vision, that shit looked like a fucking brainbuster. It was just a double suplex.
Desperately trying to rally her tag partner for the evening. Lyra Valkyria trying to get something.
This match is so rushed, by the way. What you expect? It's a gauntlet match.
Bayley, who is far from fresh, but certainly in a better state.
I mean, it is on a 3-hour show, to be fair, but like, I wasn't expecting much out of this match to begin with. To be completely honest, I forgot this match was a thing.
Big kick to the head of Michin.
Finally, a little daylight for Valkyria, who just about gets the tag to Bayley. Or did she? No, referee said no.
She very clearly got the tag. What are you talking about?
I think Valkyria is so
see, I would have missed that over the international break.
Tag for Bayley.
I mean, the American break.
Michin doing everything in her power to prevent a take 2 of that tag attempt.
Smart strategy by Michin.
Of course, isolated the most vulnerable woman in the matchup, which is Lyra Valkyria, the Intercontinental Champion, whose hopes of making her way to WrestleMania.
Was it always like this international? Like when it was live on TV? I doubt it.
Oh man. Could that do it right here?
If that's the case, wrestling fans internationally have been lucky for years.
Begging belief that Valkyria
Oh, what is this? This is a new submission.
Long legs for maximum leverage.
Or new type of, it's like a head scissors kind of. Like a twisted head scissors. Oh, we're back. International break ends now. Oh, there you go.
Joan Wade back here. Look at this crowd here in Seattle for Friday Night Smackdown. 8 days away from WrestleMania.
Oh!
21. We're in the midst of an absolute thriller as B-Fab and Michin are looking to advance in this Women's Tag Team Championship #1 contenders gauntlet match. Everybody has been so impressed by Bayley and Lyra, who have won 3 straight to get to this point. But now, Wade, as you said, the erosion, the conditioning.
Is there any? Is this it? Is there any other teams after this? I can't think of any because there's not that many. But I want to say like Nia Jax, but like we haven't seen Nia Jax on TV in God knows how long. Unless like announcer, oh, there's one more team, and then they come out. It wouldn't surprise me. But then there's no Bayley or Lyra in WrestleMania. Unless they do a title match between them, which would cook.
Because Bayley has taken a lot of abuse herself in this match, and immediately back on the offense is Michin.
And look at her go.
Oh!
DDT, Michin.
Tornado DDT.
#1 contender, but that left shoulder gets up.
Michin being an absolute menace in there, and the tag champs, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, loving everything they are seeing right now as these women tear each other to shreds in pursuit of an opportunity at Tag Gold.
You know, it's just the second time that B-Fab and Michin have been teammates.
See, I know B-Fab and Michin is like a very unlikely tag team duo, but those two actually work well. I think they fit well together. They're I think it's their characters. They just match well. Whoa! Like if there was a random tag team duo to be put together, that's a good one.
Denied again by Bayley.
Manhandle slam. I mean, Rose plant. Wrong finisher. Yeah, that's over. There's another one.
And now those
that was the wrong horsewoman.
On the champs change as they see this run that Bayley.
Chelsea Green. Ah, okay. Secret Service.
And Alba Fire, they know what it takes. Chelsea Green sends him out, Wade.
United States champ there. The Secret Hervis are here, and they will never have an easier job in their entire career.
This is it. The 5th and final match.
Oh, this is it?
#1 contenders.
So it's either Secret Service or the obvious Bayley and Lyra.
Valkyria, who's the Intercontinental Champion.
However, they have to get past Secret Service, which they're both Scottish, I believe. Yeah. Holy shit! I just realized that.
Well, not only that, imagine the Secret Hervis grabbing Tag Gold, expanding the trophy cabinet alongside Chelsea Green's United States Championship.
The team that serves and protects the United States champion puts forth their loyalty for Chelsea Green, the Green regime.
Well, they have been selfless in their defense of the United States champ, but now is the time to grab a piece of the pie for yourselves against what looks like a completely done and dusted Bayley. And Valkyria just got her head rammed into the steel steps by Piper Niven. She may be out for good.
Well, Bayley came up with that miracle rose plant moments ago, but now she is in such a compromised position against Alba Fire and Piper Niven. Look at the teamwork.
Double suplex. Oh, Senton.
By Piper. They're in complete control, Wade.
Yeah, Bayley completely defenseless. And that was a sloppy pin there from Niven, who didn't hook the leg. This match continues. Who is going to WrestleMania?
I mean, let's be real. Come on, it's gotta be Bayley and Bayla Who the fuck is Bayley? What's wrong with me today? I keep confusing. I keep fucking mispronouncing Bailey's shit. First her move, then her name. God, I'm sorry, Bailey. Bailey and Lyra. I said their name together. That's what it was.
Alba Fire, the Secret Purvis, have complete control early on against Bailey and Lyra.
Well, Bailey and
Wait, is that their name? Hold up. I thought Barry just mispronounced it. Secret Hervis? Is that actually their name?
Still warming up, it seems, are Piper Niven and Alba Fire, whose tanks are full.
Fire sizing up Bailey on the outside and delivering that big kick.
Oh my God, that is their name, the Secret Hervis. That's funny as fuck. I thought that was just a mispronunciation, Secret Hervis. I'm over here calling it Secret Service.
I doubt it has been against fresh opponents like Alba Fire and Piper Niven. Usually when you're in these deep waters, your opponent is in the same boat. That is not the case here.
The fuck was that? What? It didn't even look like she did anything.
Niven and Fire simply enjoying this slow destruction of Bailey. Lyra Valkyria desperate for this tag.
Oh my. Yo, I'm seeing August 25, England. August 26, oh no, that's just, those are the live events, I guess. But yo, I see that. That's when they're around for Clash in Paris. Another European tour? Say less. European fans are the best. I don't know why there would be any doubt if they're not.
Morgan and Rodriguez have been laughing their way through this destruction of Bailey, who has offered nothing in reply to these two Scots women.
First down of the night. That was a good one too.
From Alba Fire, who would have thought she'd be home and dry by now with a victory, and that ticket to
Bobby, I almost took a nap today, but then I didn't. So this could be why I'm yo, whoa!
And the underhanded tactics we've come to expect from her Secret Hervis.
Yeah, distracted.
Ref, I know you can see that in your peripherals, bro.
As if Bailey did not already have an uphill mountain to climb.
Ref, you suck.
Throwing out the rule book, and this referee missed everything.
I love that chant. I don't know when this started, but God, it's such a good chant. That's just started like early this year, I think, or last year, late last year. I don't know. It could have been around for a long time, and I just don't know. But like, such a funny chant.
Remarkable run that we've been watching here in Seattle by Lyra Valkyria and Bailey may be coming to an end here as they have been struggling.
Here we go. This is it. This is when they start doing the cool shit. What the fuck?
Look at they salute now with the double team move. Looking to win and become the #1 contenders in a trip to Wrestlemania next week in Vegas to take on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez Wade.
Well, the Green
it's got to be uncomfortable fighting in what they're fighting in. Like unless it's like stretchy material, because there are pants like that look like they're suits, but they're just really stretchy.
WWE previously, albeit not as a duo, that may change within the course of the next 8 or 9 days.
And just taunting Lyra Valkyria.
Oh!
Find something.
Yeah, you just cannot get that cocky against a future Hall of Famer like Bailey. Until you've got those shoulders pinned for the 3, do not celebrate. There is life in Bailey, and Valkyria needs this tag.
Did you see the reaction by Liv and Raquel after that by Bailey? Bailey is so desperate to get free and get to Lyra.
And tag! Here comes Lyra.
They've had 4 straight wins. Cross body on Piper. Lyra. Look at the energy. Look at the offensive assault.
I think they're gonna have them fight as a tag team at Mania. They're gonna lose, and we're gonna get a Bailey heel turn because it was teased.
Has risen once again.
Has she ever? taking control against
No.
Niven.
No.
No way.
Is looking for the
Ah.
but instead Piper delivers.
Well, here's part. We talk about physical exhaustion. That was a perfect example of mental exhaustion from Lyra Valkyria, whose body just seemed to go into automatic mode, trying to move you should never attempt against a powerhouse like Niven, and it's backfired, and that may well have been the final flurry from the Intercontinental.
This is awesome, champ. Wow.
They were the first team to be introduced. They have been.
I gotta admit, gauntlet matches are usually fun.
This gauntlet match.
Hey, you want to go to WrestleMania, Joe? You're going to have to.
Oh, Lyra. Oh my God!
With this strength, this deep
Elbow.
to this match.
Well, didn't go for the tag when perhaps she could, but this might be the killer blow.
Flying elbow blow. Can you believe
One.
this?
Kick out of what?
A 2 count. The mean, the moody, the magnificent Piper Niven is not going down that easily. What an effort.
Yo, I thought that was it.
Bullseye from Bayley, but it simply wasn't enough to book their ticket for WrestleMania.
First time they have been teammates in their career, Lyra.
Get the
and Bayley. And earlier this week, they
towel.
were against each other in what was shaping up to be an absolute classic that Lyra pulled off when Bayley was getting the best of her on the verge of submission.
Oh, there goes
A
Lyra.
happy ending this evening because things just
Oh
changed
shit, is this it?
in a blink of an eye.
And Alba Fire is going
What
up
the
top and lining it
fuck?
up.
Oh!
Secret.
What was that?
To get to Mania.
Oh!
My! Lyra came crashing home with Piper on top of Alba.
Well,
and that broke up the cover.
Bayley was completely finished after that swanton.
I don't remember ever seeing them do that move before.
However,
That was
Valkyria
crazy.
with enough in the tank to bust up that pin.
Good show, yo. This is a good showing. I wasn't expecting much out of this. This is okay fun.
Secret Hervis, and that was a 3 count, but right on the money was Valkyria. Dumping Piper Niven onto the.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think that was a little late, but you know, it's cool though. It's cool.
And now toe to toe, right in the middle.
Oh,
of the ring,
Bayley to belly.
And Lyra looking to fight back, but Piper delivers that headbutt. And to think how far into this gauntlet
Who's legal?
they are, and
Bayley's
now they're
legal.
getting into a deep battle with these two.
It's been a miracle performance from Valkyria.
Oh, I can't get over the rope.
With a fresher Piper Niven is never a smart move. But now that hit and move from Valkyria has perhaps eliminated Piper Niven for now.
Yo, this is risky. Well, okay. I thought she was trying to do some fucking. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh.
And now targeting.
Oh. Oh.
Not onto the floor. Lyra going for.
Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
Big assist there with a drop kick from Bayley.
No way.
There's a roll up to advance.
Oh.
But she gets out of it. And a big kick.
Another one.
Hooks the leg. And somehow Bayley finds it. The ability to survive. Alba Fire. Bayley looking.
Yo, why is this fire? Why? Yo.
There is the tag.
Why are they? Yo, they're actually cooking. Oh, GG's. That's it. That's it.
What a big opportunity. Lyra's up top.
On. Done. 1, 2, 3. Not gonna lie. That was a bit of a banger. However, I think it's very predictable. We know who's winning that tag team match. I would have preferred it be an IC title match between Lyra and Bayley, but good match. Good. That was a good gauntlet.
And we started the night with Liv Morgan saying they're not even a real team. Well, that has changed in the course of the past 30 minutes because Bayley and Valkyria are heading to WrestleMania to take on the tag.
If this isn't how they bring Becky back, I don't know what is.
And that'll be next week. And Wade, what's your earliest read on that WrestleMania.
There's several other ways they can bring Becky back.
Trying to catch my breath, Joe Tess. I'm exhausted. This audience is exhausted. I can't imagine how Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
Well, the right team won, but at the expense of burying everyone else in that division.
Together to head to WrestleMania and try and grab gold.
Gonna be something 8 days.
I low-key see that.
There is a viral video that's been
Yep,
making
women's
the
IC
rounds
title is
today,
useless.
showing a confrontation between Tiffany
Yeah.
and Charlotte Flair. And like in most
They
sports,
complain about violence in
most
AEW.
established competitive
There are like
cultures,
companies in
there's an
Japan, USA,
unspoken
Canada,
rule
except
about not
one.
crossing certain lines. And last week,
What do you
when they
mean?
met face to face in this ring, that
Are you saying
line
like
was
other
definitely
companies do
crossed.
it?
Therefore, both Tiffany and Charlotte
I think the
are
difference
facing disciplinary action.
is people just showing up in the back. I think the difference is AEW does too much violence. Which isn't always a bad thing, but like sometimes it's a little too crazy, especially for like a Dynamite show. Like sometimes they go a little too far. Sometimes they go a little too far with violence. Like it could be like for a random ass match that didn't need like fucking blood, and then they just go all out with it. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's like just a little overdone.
Rest in peace, jackass.
Damn. Like the pile driver, I think is so incredibly overdone in AEW.
That was 2 weeks ago in London, and now it became official this week. It is
Whoa!
Priest and McIntyre.
A street fight?
WrestleMania.
Sin City Street Fight. I love it.
Hold up, I didn't know this was a street fight.
A chance to hear from him. That is next.
WrestleMania is coming to Las Vegas. How do we do things we've never done before? This is the making of WrestleMania.
Oh, I'm even more excited for that match now.
I was told not to worry about him at all.
I don't think so. He's injured. We're not sure whether he's going to perform.
Yo. Yo. Like, the hype just built up next level. I still think Drew deserves more. However, this is a street fight. You can't be mad at this. It was going to be good regardless. But now it's a street fight. Oh, sign me the fuck up. Okay. I will be right back. Oh shit, they're back. Oh boy. Oh boy.
From WrestleMania 41.
Have I told you that I'm hyped for WrestleMania? No, because I'm hyped for WrestleMania.
This Hungry for Mania moment is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Not sponsored by Snickers. Just wanna. Oh, Hogan versus Rock.
Tyson and Ali. We'll never see Babe Ruth and Barry Bonds, but we are going to get to witness the Rock and the Hulk.
That's essentially what that was like when they first did it. And then they did it again with Rock and Cena, once in a lifetime. I've rewatched Rock versus Cena part for the first one. Oh, such a good match. The hype, I can remember. It was ridiculous. The hype for Rock versus Cena was insane. They did a 1-year build-up for that too. It was actually insane. And now we got Cena versus Cody coming up.
Now we're 8 days away from Mania 41.
It's like I'm not gonna say the hype is the same. It low-key is a little bit because Cena's a heel. But it's not face on face, it's heel on heel. Even though The Rock was kind of like a bit of the heel, but not really. He was just the heel to John Cena fans.
A year ago right now, became the heavyweight world champion, and now deep in a rivalry with the man he took it from, who had it for just over 5 minutes that night in Philadelphia.
Yep, I remember that. God, I wish I started doing my streaming, WWE streaming career. And Drew's not wasting any time.
As Drew
Nick
McIntyre with that
eye patch on, yeah.
The attack that went through the windshield in London.
There's glass in my eye.
And attacks Priest. This has been week after week, Wade. He says on site.
Let me check up on
fight.
And to be clear, tonight was supposed to be a face-to-face that implies at least zero contact, but that was hopeful at best, and way too late comes our security crew.
He immediately stopped. He was like, all right, I did enough.
Has been absolutely mocked.
He's like, what am I supposed to do? Fucking Drew. I love heel Drew. It's so fucking hilarious. So good.
Suffers what is a brutal beatdown. Look, he is so
I still think well, if I'm gonna be honest, they both deserve better. But like Priest had just lost the world title, and he finished his feud with Finn, and then he transferred. So you knew he wasn't expecting much. But Drew was on the run of a lifetime this year.
It doesn't matter where he has turned.
So it was looking somewhat disappointing that this is the match we got for Drew. However, it's a street fight. We can't be mad at that.
A year ago, and now Drew McIntyre with the attack.
Are we starting to see clearly now?
A little bit. I mean, I don't have my glasses on.
Society only moves as fast as the slowest member, and it took a few people a while to catch up. But everybody can see as plain as day, Drew McIntyre only tells the truth, and every action is justified, including dropping his stupid ass.
I don't know about that. Kevin Owens, however, was more acceptable. Right? Actually, they're both pretty acceptable. I'm not gonna lie here.
That parasite has benefited every time I was screwed. He would never face me like a man until this week when he agreed to face me face to face because I've got one eye. Then he challenged me to a match at WrestleMania, a Sin City street fight, because I've got one eye. You
Can't
know
wait.
what? I still accept it because that's the kind of man Drew McIntyre is.
Yes, sir. He's zooming out here a little bit.
It's a year in the making. Priest, you always say you want to live forever. Well, I'm going to make sure
Best I can get it.
nobody forgets you, because I'm going to give you the beating of a lifetime at WrestleMania.
Shit.
There's more. Seattle, do you want me to let you in on a little secret?
Why not?
Wolverine here's got some good news. I'm 100% cleared, which means at WrestleMania, Priest, you're 100% screwed.
Like it wasn't confirmed that you were 100% cleared before. I mean, no, he had glasses in his eye. What am I talking about? Uh-oh.
Priest is coming back out.
Yeah, this ain't time for this, Priest.
Oh!
Priest is throwing
Oh!
and leveling them.
Well, this is.
He's going right back into the freeway.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Damien Priest coming completely unglued of the man who has attacked him numerous times over the past several weeks, including.
God, I can't wait for this.
Where is Priest?
This is gonna be so fun.
Look at
Oh!
I'd written Priest off. I was dead wrong.
They're lined up for Mania.
You about to get caught with the Claymore. Oh, never mind.
They're bringing it right now.
Well, this is a whole new level of ferocity from Damien Priest. And McIntyre ruining that attack.
Oh, now he's about to get Claymored.
Once again, threatening our officials and breaking.
Oh, no. I dig in the eyes.
Oh, man, right to the eyes.
Maybe Priest who needs that eye patch now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to burp.
The guy who just took an eye patch off after he had flash shards in his eyes.
My God.
Cleared.
Oh, watch out, watch
Steel
out.
steps
Oh!
right to the head.
And I'll tell you this, Joe Tess, if you are heading to a Sin City street fight with an opponent as dangerous as these two, it would behoove you to take as big a chunk out as you can prior to getting to Vegas. And McIntyre has just done that.
Our officials trying to.
Oh my, he's bleeding. His hand is
Drew McIntyre turns back and
bleeding on his hand.
a look to his bitter rival, and he wants more.
Cannot be.
What is he about to do?
What are you pulling up?
Future shock? Oh no.
He's lining up a future shock.
Oh no, Priest might not make it to Mania.
Steps, Wade. Somebody's got to stop.
Oh!
No.
He killed them.
Look at
Oh my God, he killed them.
a Priest.
He ripped the necklace off? What is it with this man and stealing other people's jewelry, bro? First Punk, now his oh my God, that's a cross too. I don't know how God's gonna feel. I don't know. Jew, the Catholic, the Christians. I don't know how they're gonna feel about that one. The religious. Why did I specifically say Catholic and Christian? Maybe because I'm Catholic and I'm friends with a lot of Christians.
And McIntyre.
Watch Smasher's head. It's the illegal exposed turnbuckle and goes back into the left. We were screwed last week, and no one's talking about it. Not that idiot Charles Robinson.
Yo, I'm hearing the SmackDown titles might not be at Mania.
I'll tell you what's going on.
Please, God, don't let that be true.
They control all the strings. I'm nobody's puppet. You know what I think's going on? I think this is all a conspiracy. Yeah.
They about to Sami Zayn this.
From the tag team titles. That's what's happening. Watch. Hey. What are you two whispering about?
Wait, no, sorry. We were agreeing.
Okay.
We were saying that you two are absolutely,
wait for it,
out of your minds.
Since losing those titles, you boys have gone crazy.
Are you blind? Are you not seeing what we're seeing? Look at this turnbuckle.
Ah! My light fell.
Back into the left. Back into the left. Use your eye.
Kit, would you look at this? We've stepped in a rabbit hole. Look, desperation is not a good look on you two.
Look, it's the desperation, it's the clothes. For us, no boy.
From you.
We're gone.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm going to invite you anyway. Look at Charles. Look, I'm sassy.
Guys, did I hear the word conspiracy from you?
Oh.
Absolutely ridiculous. But hey, keep coping about what happened last week. We're focused on next week because we get our shot at Smackdown against the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits.
Hey, maybe that's too
We
far.
worked our asses off to get here. We won the tag
There we
team
go.
titles after 3 weeks.
That's about the same.
So no conspiracy. This is karma. I don't even know what karma is. She part of this too? If she part of this too? Look at you, bitch! You know!
Damn. God, that match was so good. Another W promo. I mean, debut. A Phoenix. Up next.
One of the most celebrated luchadors is coming our way. It'll be an action-packed showdown with Legado del Fantasma's Berto.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Why the hell was Joe like so low in energy? Oh, I think it's because we're on international break. That's why.
From Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, Berto!
Wait, Berto opened his mouth a week ago dismissing the incredibly exciting Rey Fenix in his WWE debut.
Yeah, talk is cheap. Now you got to back those words up. The Emperor of Lucha Libre, Santos Escobar, has made it clear he's been far from impressed with the kind of results Legado.
Berto is by himself. Oh, I guess I was. Never mind, I was wrong.
Now is the time to change that. Berto against the incredible Rey Fenix next here on SmackDown.
Now I can enjoy my food. Legado. I remember when fans used to do that shit. Well, that was in NXT, I'm pretty sure. They were like, they were singing along. I could care less who Rey Fenix is. That's W Rage Bait from whoever that is. W Rage Bait. Wait. Is that... Who the hell? Oh, it's a Liv Morgan fan that's verified on Twitter. Yeah, she whoever the fuck that is could mean what she's saying, but W Rage Bait or either just really means it. If they do, then you're weird. Or racist. Drew is totally a babyface. Okay. All right. People on Twitter are a little. What's going on? Forgive me if I'm not talking a lot right now. In the middle of these ad breaks, I'm eating, and no one's talking in chat. So it's like, you know, I'm sitting here for 3 hours doing a reaction. Not too many people are talking, and I'm trying to eat my dinner. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to talk right now. But you can, you know, ask me questions, anything you want about wrestling. I'll be happy to answer them after I swallow things down. Pause. My food. Look. Let me. I can't really grab this because I'm not supposed to. Like, oh my god, it's hard to grab. It's rice. Look. See, it's fried rice. I'm just waiting for this damn ad break to end. That's what I loved about the Netflix ad breaks. They would end so fast. Drew is a serial jewelry thief. Yo, I'm telling you. First Punk's bracelet, he stole Punk's bracelet. Now he steals Priest's chain. Why? The man is just evil. Rey Fénix might have the best strong package in the game today. It is really good. Why is Lyra challenging for the tag titles more important than defending the IC title at Mania? Who's booking this crap? I don't know, man. It makes the mid card women's division kind of pointless now. You put in 2 mid card titles and you don't even throw them in at WrestleMania. Come on now, that was kind of the whole point. Like you might as well have given Jade or Naomi attacked the US title or the IC title. That way their feud would have made a little bit more. Well, I mean, their feud makes sense regardless. But that way they could have been fighting for something, you know, a title. No, it's a women's title. It's a mid-card women's match at WrestleMania, and it's not even for a title. I'm trying to think of another time that's happened at WrestleMania, and I generally can't think of one. Like, 2 women, they fought in the mid card for WrestleMania, and they didn't have a title on the line. It had to have been like a stipulation match or something, because I generally can't think of one. I know there's been tag matches with women that didn't have a title on the line, but like, I generally can't think of a one-on-one. It had to have been a long ass time ago, because I can't remember. Oh shit! I didn't notice they were back, but they're not back, but they're about to come back now.
Next week in Vegas, and folks, here's the beauty of this: SmackDown's going to end at 8 p.m. local in Vegas, so you got a couple hours to get down the street to Fontainebleau in the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Not us.
You can do both events in one night, Wade, and look at this class.
Oh, the full
not my area. That just starts at 1.
Pay homage and say thank you to the very best of our industry, the ones who made us fall in love with this insane world. Congrats to the entire Hall of Fame class of 2025.
Hey, you want in on that? Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Ticketmaster.com for both SmackDown and the Hall of Fame.
You playing this? Come on. Come on, I'll show you. Show you. Come on.
Animal! What the hell's going on? Are we still on international? Are we still on American break? What the hell's going on? Okay, that lasted long. Yo, why did they change it? The first one sounded better. I love their themes. I don't know what it is about. I'm pretty sure they're Def Rebel. I mean, I don't like the openings. Not gonna wrong. I mean, not gonna lie. Why did I say not gonna be wrong? Because like, the only reason I don't like the openings is because fucking Def Rebel, they do that with almost every theme. They gotta have some form of Def Rebel opening to all their theme songs. Like Penta's works. But like his doesn't. Rey Fénix doesn't either have one.
Just electric, and Wade, really hard to imagine.
It could just be this. This sounds good. It doesn't have to have animal. Like
with that offensive assault on Nathan Fraser, that was just blowing our minds with move after move.
It's like a Ricky Saints theme in NXT where it starts with "Welcome to the Revolution." No need for that. No need for that opening.
A of course, Raw's Penta, who is the brother of Rey Fenix, has really done the same thing over on Raw over these past couple of months. So
I mean, almost all of them like that. New Catch Republic.
That's a lot of pressure. And sometimes pressure.
Oh my God. Yo, this dude's a ninja.
Superstars, but Phoenix just grew into that pressure, grew into the biggest spotlight of his career, and has now, within 1 week of debuting, become appointment viewing here on SmackDown.
Alberto is locked in on Rey Fenix. First time
he better be
one-on-one long ago in Mexican promotions. They met in 4 tag team matches, but this is their
really
singles one-on-one match, regardless of promotion. And quick into it is Rey Fenix.
We saw some clear envy from Berto last week, trying to smack talk Rey Fenix a little. Oh, that was nice. After, of course, Santos Escobar had said great things about the debut of Rey Fenix. He was quite diplomatic about it. He was impressed with what he saw, even though he's not a part of Legado del Fantasma. And
oh, that was nice.
Monster
that was a nice catch.
Berto came to the fore.
What do you think that kind of statement by Santos Escobar, the impact it can have on somebody like Berto?
Was supposed to be a motivational tour, and I know for a fact Santos Escobar has been far from impressed with Legado del Fantasma of late, as he puts it.
Berto just floats, bro.
To running the bingo here on SmackDown. You can't do that if you're not winning matches. So things for Berto can turn around in a hurry tonight if he pulls off what would, I guess, be a shocker. A victory against Rey Fenix, who came out of the blocks hot here on SmackDown last week.
Tough to showcase the high-flying and explosive style when you got a big boot pressing down right into your face in the corner. And as Berto's been neutralizing Rey Fenix.
Hold up, did they change his name? Is it just Berto now?
And now Fenix delivers that elbow.
Derailing this hype train of Rey Fenix.
Oh,
wow. Well, that'll do it for Berto, who has got a massive
fuck it, man. Berto it is.
In this one.
And the corkscrew
Berto.
to the
Berto.
outside by Berto. Backing up what he said last week.
When I say Berto, I think of the female Yoshi. We're on a break already.
Boy, this is a very motivated version of Berto we are seeing against Rey Fenix here in Seattle.
The interesting thing about Berto, we haven't seen him too much in singles competition in pretty much his entire
It's been a hot minute since he's been in
WWE,
singles competition.
Usually tagging alongside his good friend Angel. Obviously stepping out into the spotlight alone here and doing a heck of a job from the word go. And Rey Fenix now starting to look like a shadow of the luchador we saw last week.
Berto delivering a big right hand. And Rey Fenix looking to gather himself, find his way through this tough portion of the match.
Nice reversal.
Oh, what a good counter.
Knee to the head on the way down too.
With a big boot from Berto.
Well, this is just
right to the midsection.
Very different demeanor from Berto from the way it would go. There's that touch of arrogance you come to expect from Berto, but there's a scowl, a frown, there's some immense hatred every time he looks towards Rey Fenix.
Oh!
Just draped over that barrier.
And right now, Santos Escobar, who is watching from the locker room, I would presume, has got everything he's wanted from his man Berto. Full control over Rey Fenix.
It's interesting to see them watching on the monitor last week backstage and to be able to capture the reactions.
And that can happen sometimes when you have a debut. You've worked your entire career to get here to WWE. Week one goes incredibly well. You think you've made it. You think you're at the top of the mountain. You pump the brakes a little. You go out and celebrate. The whole family wants to see you. Get a meal, get some pictures. You take your eye off the ball, and you get beaten in week two by Berto.
Yep, that question of what do you do for an encore, because the competition doesn't slow down.
Got to keep on improving if you're competing here on SmackDowns.
I gotta say,
believe me, the locker room took notice of Ray Phoenix.
these budget cuts that are coming are gonna hit differently.
This past week just to try and make sure
We know every year there's gonna be cuts. We know that. So these next line of budget cuts that are coming, these next line of superstar releases, they're gonna be bad. I can feel it. And the reason why is because the people they've been signing lately.
That spine and gasping for oxygen.
Oh, he is.
Let me tell you, they're signing huge stars.
And in pain, reaching for that lower back.
Like, think about it. They've been on a roll. They've been on not a roll, a path, a road. I meant to say, of signing stars that from other companies. Well, just they're free agents at the time, but you know what I'm trying to say. They've been on the path of signing stars that are skipping NXT and going straight to the main card.
All the superstars, whether it's Raw or SmackDown, you're going to see the majority.
Whoa!
Of the roster.
Oh!
Look at this from Ray Phoenix.
Well, 10 seconds ago, Ray Phoenix had been on the end of a 5+.
Because you know, if they're and the reason why, I say they skip the main cards is because their star power is already huge to the point where they don't need to go to NXT. They don't need some developmental training.
Berto
Woo!
was in complete control, and now Ray Phoenix.
Oh my God!
After his impressive debut, what do you do for an encore? How about this? A rally against Berto.
Yeah, this was new questions being asked of Ray Phoenix.
Oh my God!
Headbutt there. Berto completely defenseless, not expecting that, connecting flush to the jaw.
The breathtaking aerial moves that we saw in his debut continue on.
Oh!
Down on the back of Berto, constantly springboarding off of the top rope.
And this is part of the problem when you're in there with a competitor like Ray Phoenix, who has such a deep playbook. How do you possibly guard yourself against who knows what is coming next?
And when the intensity bubbles up with Ray Phoenix, you see what he's capable of. He's lining up Berto for flight. Corkscrewing his way down to the floor.
Oh shit. Another commercial break?
Once again, look at the body control connecting right on the chest of Berto, who has gone from almost sure victory to what looks like defeat here.
Into the cover for Phoenix. And Berto able to kick out.
And Ray Phoenix, for all his flashy moves,
fuck, I just got pinched.
Octane performances, it's that gritty durability he's really shown tonight to ride out that storm from Berto. Keep in the fight, but wait, don't ride Berto off yet.
Not at all. Berto looking to take it.
Oh shit, you just set him up.
Yeah, he's got some
That's his favorite spot.
No.
Oh, never mind. I was expecting a reversal.
Some of his own medicine. Berto for the win. And Phoenix.
Well, I'll tell you this, Joe Tesh, you could take a kick like that right on the point of the jaw while draped upon the ropes and you can still kick out. That's pretty damn impressive, but for how much longer?
Oh.
And the power of sit out, power bomb for the win, the kick out by Phoenix.
Well, Ray Phoenix is really
and he's pushing him against his limits right now.
Here, and that frustration now is on the face of Berto, who thought that should have got the job done. Not quite enough, but surely the end is nigh here.
Great action in the midst of our night in Seattle. And still to come, Randy Orton and LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Tama Tonga.
Oh.
And this is exactly what Santos Escobar wanted. Get back to instilling fear into the hearts of the locker room. That is the modus operandum of Legado del Fantasma. But Ray Phoenix has got other ideas. Oh my God!
Whoa!
Top rope Frankensteiner.
He was
Hurricane
able to fight his way out of position, gets up to the top rope and delivers. And just that single arm cover.
And they're basically the same thing. I mean,
Berto was done there. How the hell do you pull this out?
Look at the highway.
Being on the receiving end of such a beating.
Oh.
And these two are just slugging it out now.
Oh. Bah! Oh, it caught him right on the chin.
That.
No one on planet Earth did.
Whoa, whoa.
Berto now. Gets him up top. Looking for the press.
Oh!
No, delivers big time for the win.
Well, we saw about 4 reversals in a row there from man to man, but Berto coming up trumps in the end with that sit-out powerbomb, and once again, Rey Fénix is equal to it, refusing to go down in this one.
Second time he's been able to deliver on it, but Fénix has found a way to survive. The celebrated luchador, his second match in WWE, and Berto.
Oh!
He gets the boots up.
Well, a moonsault attempt, it just took a beat too long. Impressive athleticism from Berto. But Rey Fénix with the perfect timing to get those boots
Oh
up.
shit, he's about to do that. He's about to run across them ropes. Bah! I love that move.
Again, showing you what he's capable of.
Oh, that muscle buster was a Mexican muscle buster? Is that what he called it?
Fénix has him. The Mexican muscle buster.
Amazing. He hugged the ref.
How can you not
Oh, that was so wholesome.
what gets delivered every time out from Rey Fénix?
Well, there's been surprises week by week.
That's a new one. I've never seen someone so happy they hugged the ref. Oh man, that was so wholesome. He's so happy he needed to hug the ref. My man is living his dream.
How does he gain speed running?
I'll tell you. I'm telling you. You can't tell me if there's any wrestler, any person who wants to become a wrestler, you're lying to yourself if you don't have a goal of making it to the WWE. It's the big leagues. Like someone playing football saying they don't want to go to the NFL.
Said, go out and prove it if you're going to say that about Rey Fénix. And look at the respect that Santos has for Rey Fénix.
Berto, this is what you need to be like. This kind of competitor. Because Escobar is a man of class and style.
Oh.
But ultimately, he has been blown away like the rest of us by the arrival of
What's going on with Los Garza?
Rey Fénix.
Comes out to shake his hand. But this high flying, this explosive, the intensity, the agility.
This might be Ray's first feud. I like it. Setting him up with Delgado.
This is how you get it. Just
Not in the team. Just like that's his first feud.
We have now seen back-to-back jaw-dropping performances from the newest face on Friday Night SmackDown, Rey Fénix. Well, from the newest face to an unexpected face here tonight, the prodigy, Roxanne Perez. Roxanne,
I was wondering about her. I was wondering if she...
doesn't want to give me an answer on Stand and Deliver. I decided to take matters into my own hands and speak to Nick Aldis because as the runner-up of this year's Women's Royal Rumble, I would gladly compete for the WWE Women's Championship at Wrestlemania because Byron,
Man, that's not gonna happen.
Professional. At 23 years old, the prodigy is ready to steal the show because clearly Tiffany Stratton just can't handle the pressure.
Are you seriously talking about me, Roxanne? You should be the last person talking about me.
About to give him a match?
The way that I see it is you could learn a little something from me.
What could I possibly learn from you, Tiffany? How to put on a fake little
Wait,
helpless Tiffy.
wasn't she attacked in the parking lot? That was not a recording? Was that real?
I just hope it doesn't.
No, bullshit. There's no way that was real.
At least I'm not the one coming to SmackDown begging for a match.
Look, Tiffany, I would gladly.
He's like, yo, I don't got time for this shit.
But I'm not gonna pass up an opportunity when I see
Come
one.
on. Oh, you want to face me? Okay. I'll give you the spotlight you so desperately need. Tonight. Right, Nick?
Okay,
He's like, wait a minute, hold up.
it's been a day. I'll think about it. In the meantime, cool off.
He is in no mood. You know, I was about to say, I've been wondering when we were gonna hear.
Still to come. All the
I was about to say, I was wondering if or when we were gonna hear about it because I thought she was gonna miss WrestleMania and Stand and Deliver, and a lot of people were complaining about that. I was too, But another great point made by my man Santi Zap. Again, love you, brother. He made a great point that this is exactly what happened to Tiffany Stratton last year. She signed with SmackDown. She got pulled up to the main card, was on the Elimination Chamber, but missed WrestleMania. Look at her now. Champion, having a match with Charlotte, what was thought to be a dream match, and is now turning into a fucking disaster, a viral disaster. But however, you know, like, this next year could be the year of the prodigy, and I'm excited to see it happen. These titles are starting to feel like a consolation prize now, and it's the women's IC title and the women's United States Challenge. Honestly, why they're not in the card? Why they're not in the card? Every title should be defended on the WrestleMania card. Come on now. Let's not Vince this situation up, Triple H. It's WrestleMania. Just put on. Come on. You got 2-hour pre-shows. Actually, no. I heard that the countdown is gonna be 3 hours now. You got 3-hour pre-shows for WrestleMania. If that's a lie, then 2-hour pre-shows, because there are always 2-hour pre-shows before WrestleMania. Put matches on the pre-show. Like, spice up the crowd a little bit. It's like, come on. It's WrestleMania. Like, the Andre the Giant, first of all, I don't even know if they're doing the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal this year, because I haven't heard anything about it. Second of all, if they are, put it in just do a pre-show. Like, come, it's not that hard. I'm trying to find that clip of Charlotte beating up Tiffany Stratton. I'm trying to find it. I can't find the clip of her getting her ass beat. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, shit. Okay. This is either W acting by Tiffany Stratton, or that was real. Nah, this is staged. Whatever. The way Charlotte's punching her. But the way Tiffany's screaming though. Why is she screaming, "Get her off me"? Charlotte Flair attacked Tiffany Stratton on the parking lot ahead of tonight's SmackDown. Shit is getting real fucked up, man. Oh.
And he's above and beyond before and after everything else. He's always just been a friend to me.
Yeah, I'm not the only one. It said 100% work, but it looked real. It does look real. Because the way she was acting was pretty good. That was W acting. Fuck, I forgot his fight name. Waddle! Yo! Okay. It's a CM Punk Paul Heyman promo. They're not promo package. We already know about that. I'll catch you up. So we started off the opening the show with Nick Aldis. He called out Randy Orton. He demanded respect and an apology for the RKO. Randy Orton, he said he already had his respect, but however, like, you know, it's an understandable situation because he was pissed off. It was WrestleMania. Then Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga came out, and then they started attacking Randy Orton after Randy Orton encouraged them to. And then LA Knight came out. Now we got a tag match for later tonight between those two. We still haven't heard anything about Randy Orton's WrestleMania match. Nick Aldis hasn't confirmed anything about that yet. After that, we got a women's tag team gauntlet match where Bailey and Lyra fucking wiped through every other tag team to now be the number one contenders for the women's tag team title, the women's tag titles against Liv and Raquel at WrestleMania. Then after that, what was after that? I believe it was Rey Fenix match with Berto. Great match. And then, oh yeah, Roxanne is backstage and looks like it's about to have a match with Tiffany Stratton. However, there's one thing that's concerning me now, because earlier today, before the show started, a video aired of Charlotte beating the shit out of Tiffany Stratton and out in the parking lot. Now, my first thought was it was a work, and I didn't see the full video. However, as I was watching it, it looked real. not the hits. Like, you could tell, like, the attacks that Charlotte was doing on Tiffany Stratton was like, you know, like a wrestling attack, like a wrestling jump. However, the way Tiffany was screaming, her act, if that was acting, like, this shit looked real. Her acting was spot on. She was like, "Get her off me! Get her off me!" Like truly scared for her life. Yeah, I'll play that shit right now. Then Charlotte chases her, and then throws her. Okay, yeah. The way she got hit into that car was definitely a work. It felt real though with Tiffany's acting. That shit felt real. However, we haven't seen anything yet, so you know, obviously a question mark. And that's all that really happened so far. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. The gauntlet match lasted about an hour. The opening lasted about like 15 minutes. And we haven't really gotten much.
The history of Punk and Heyman and their foundation. And still to come tonight, a look back at how Seth Rollins reacted to Punk and Heyman being reunited.
Zelina. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that they're pushing for Zelina to get the women's US title.
It seems like that gauntlet match was really tough on you girls. Oh, no, that means you're gonna have to be a grown-up and do it all on your own. What are you ever going to do? I guess we're just gonna have to see what kind of a champion you really
By the way, gauntlet match was actually really good too. I wasn't expecting it to be good, but it actually was. Wait, is this a title match?
Remember the Secret Hervis, Chelsea's Secret Hervis were in that tough match in the gauntlet. So now a very confident Zelina Vega lined up against the woman she's been targeting.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
No, okay.
Queens, New York, Zelina
I saw a lot of people talking shit about her new theme. It's not that bad.
Chelsea Green next.
It's an okay theme. Was it worthy of a change? No, but
You ready? Then I'll get ready.
Not bad.
Stay ready.
I hope I caught you up on the speed, Waddle, if you're still here. Triple H is trying hard to get this over. Wish they wouldn't do it like this. Even this is terrible. I wouldn't say that's terrible. Honestly, the best part about the Charlotte and... Oh, we're on a break now. The best part about Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton's feud is the brawl. Every time they brawl, it's fun. Like, these are two great stars. Tiffany obviously has a lot to learn. She's got to get better in promos. She's not terrible, but you know, she's still learning. She's still young. Tiffany's still young. But she's a great wrestler. Both are great wrestlers. And there's no doubt in my mind that they can't put off a good match. It's just been such a bad build-up to it. I understand. It's like in Charlotte's mind, if they want to boo the shit out of her, she's going to drag everyone else down with her. And that's not a good mindset, because it's just not... She's making it, honestly, in my honest opinion, I think Charlotte is killing the feud by constantly going off script, making Tiffany go off script, like trying hard to not let Tiffany talk. She's trying to make her look dumb, and in the end, it's making both of them look dumb. Like, at least, like, look at Cody and Cena, for example. Cena's letting Cody get off at Cena before he gets off at him. Cody's letting Cena get off at him before he gets, like, you know, they're taking turns. Charlotte, however, is constantly interrupting her, doing cringy bits, saying desperate lines. Like, it's not working. It's not working. They're, like, you gotta work as a team in order to build up a feud properly. I understand if hatred is real there, but, like, come on. Do better. You gotta do better. While this break is happening, I'll be right back. Alright, now we wait for this break to end, which it should anytime soon. Where are those promo shits at? I haven't seen those. Where they do they have Stars Cut promos when they're off air in America. I haven't been seeing that. Oh. I was late, but we got a new Aleister Black promo. And still no date reveal. But we keep getting it. We keep getting that tease.
We pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of Chelsea.
There's no pledging coming from the paired announce booth. There's objective broadcasting, but no pledging of anything.
I did notice on
if Zelina loses here, I swear.
All week, and I will say, in my opinion, it is richly deserved.
She's been all over me, like saying I'm supposed to say nice. Owen, quick start as she throws the
It's not for the title. Like, it's literally not for the title. Come on.
United States champion Chelsea Green,
and I gotta think
if it was for the title, I would say keep it on Chelsea.
Isn't out to support her tonight because remember they were in that brutal match. Oh, and here's Vega with the roll up. That Chelsea has to think to herself. She has to get off to a fast start here.
Well, that has been the problem for Zelina Vega over the past several weeks, who has been demanding a championship opportunity against Chelsea Green. The numbers game have taken down
what is
Zelina Vega several times. That may not be an issue tonight.
Paul just slams her head down on the corner of our new reinforced announce desk.
Don't act so surprised. Chelsea Green is an incredibly astute competitor. Chelsea Green needs protection. Joe Test, go protect Chelsea Green.
Go protect her.
Go out there and compete.
Oh shit, what happened? What happened?
What's this idiot referee doing?
What is going on here?
What happened?
He called for the bell.
Your winner by count out, Zelina Vega.
Yes, she threw. Hey,
she got count out?
No. We didn't direct anything.
Wait, what?
Secret Hervis wasn't out here. She threw Vega back into the ring.
This
and
idiot
didn't
referee
beat the 10 count.
the match. Again, Joe Test distracted.
Not at all.
What?
Chelsea's own complaining.
It was his.
No, she was complaining. And doing that, it cost her time.
You need
Not
to
at
learn
all.
how to be a professional.
She can't control her emotions. Threw her back into the ring. Next thing you know, 10 count. Winner, Zelina
That's
Vega.
it?
Who's never going to shut up about
Are you
getting a
kidding me?
opportunity now. Thanks, Joe Tess.
Was that an intentional stop? That's not how I wanted Zelina to win. I'll take all the Zelina W's, but that was confusing as fuck. You know what word? As a Zelina fan, fuck it, bro. That's not how I wanted it to happen, but shit.
He's a flash in the pan. And what were your words? Oh, yeah. A flying lizard. Your words. All I have to say to you right now is I'm extremely disappointed in you. Angel! Let's go find Ray Phoenix so I can congratulate him on a job well done.
Damn. That's your cousin, bro. What? I'm pretty sure they're actually related, aren't they?
Well, still it comes
The match was confirmed. All right.
A week before, Tiffany.
That was a
has
confusing
WrestleMania
finish.
Moment. She'll be taking on Roxanne Perez. That is ahead.
Not only that, because after a
What was the fucking point of that? I don't know either, man.
heavyweight tag clash in our main event as Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga go up against the Viper Randy Orton and the megastar L.A. Knight. Yeah, that's later tonight on SmackDown.
Oh.
Good match. Good match. Good match. Berto, I know you lost with Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix is a great wrestler. But you are a great wrestler too. Still work hard. Keep your face up and be proud.
Mind your own business.
Yo, what they setting up with Andrade? I'm liking this little setup.
Look what's up next. All the
Oh, this was. Whoa.
and the story to be told.
Oh, wait.
The undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare.
Oh, Cody's coming out.
The one and only Cody Rhodes. He is with us live. Next.
What is this about? Yo, this is cool. Look at all the titles.
That was a good one.
Hold up. I'm gonna go back and try to find this count because it didn't sound like the ref was counting at all. I want to see. I want to see
United States
if something happened and the ref called the match because he was told to, or is that an actual count out?
Well, that has been the problem for Zelina.
Okay, she got out the ring.
Several weeks, who has been demanding a championship opportunity against Chelsea Green. The numbers game have taken down.
That's 3.
Zelina Vega several times. That may
That's
not be
4.
an issue tonight.
Just slams her head.
That's
down
5.
on the corner of our new reinforced announce
That's
desk.
6.
So surprised. Chelsea Green.
That's
is an
7.
incredibly astute competitor.
That's 8.
Chelsea Green.
That's 9.
Protection. Joe Tess, go protect Chelsea.
That's 10.
Anything. Go out there and compete.
What's this idiot referee doing?
What is going on here?
That actually happened. Hold on, wait. There's something that confuses me with Chelsea. She says something to Zelina.
Go protect Chelsea Green.
Anything. Go out there and compete.
What's this idiot referee doing?
What is going on here?
Okay. I thought she got hurt and was forced to call the match. Now, that's either one of two things. One of two things happened there because we definitely saw the ref count to 10. No. I was gonna say either one of two things. Chelsea screwed up and forgot to come back into the ring when the ref was counting to 10, and Chelsea essentially botched the match, or that was supposed to happen and it looked like that was supposed to happen. It was just really confusing. I don't think Chelsea botched it because if the ref knew that wasn't how the match was supposed to end, then the ref would have stopped, would have at least slowed down the count and been like 9. Chelsea, hurry up, 10. Oh no, she's in. That's what it would have been like. It doesn't happen always, but I don't think, unless Chelsea really did botch it, then. But I don't think that's the case. But dead ass though, what was the point of that? It's like they added this match originally. They were gonna go about like 5 minutes. You know what? No, they're not gonna do good. Let's just get them off. I don't know. It was incredibly pointless, but whatever. Selena got the dub though. Ain't complaining. A little bit. Damn, it's quite quiet in the chat, yo. What's going on? Where are my peeps? I tell my friends to do one thing. They can never support me, man. I was trying so hard to get. I mean, I get it. I recently had to stop, but I told them both, like, regardless if you don't watch the streams, at least have it open so that way I can get a viewer count and hit affiliated. But no, can they do that? No, I do it for them, but they can't do it for me.
Opportunist. There are so many words that describe you, Jade, but there's one word that fits you to the core. It's snake. Had I not pushed you off that ledge and onto that windshield, I know that it would have eventually been me. Once I got you out my way, I took my rightful place as champion. Bianca and I grew an even stronger friendship. Now that you're back, Bianca won't even look at me.
Wait, so then...
But it's okay.
This promo kind of throws away what you said to Bianca.
Fake loyalty. I'm doing what's best for me, and I'm going to get mine. At WrestleMania, I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
Wait, that kind of...
Naomi, you thought that you
Can't get
could
what I'm
weather
about to
the
say.
storm by ducking and dodging me?
That goes against what the hell she just said. What she said to Bianca. She said she did it for her. Now she's saying she did it because she was in the way of her.
I'm pissed.
I'm still excited for this match, but like,
Because you thought you knew what was best for me. You don't.
hello, context.
You tried to take me out because of your own insecurities. Let me ask you this. What happens to a star when it starts to fade? They try to steal the shine from someplace else. That is what this is about. The glow is fading. And Naomi, you're trying to stay relevant in any and every way. That is what this all is about. You were jealous that I came in with so much star power, so much aura, so much...
Loki, this could use a stipulation.
And this...
Because it might just be a squash match.
I'm not a rookie anymore. I'm your biggest threat. Because a storm is coming.
Hard to believe that there's a WrestleMania match that's more emotionally charged than Jade against Naomi. There it is, coming your way in 8 days. And by the way, coming up a little later, we are going to reveal the full WrestleMania 41 cards and tell you which matches are on Saturday, which matches are on Sunday.
Okay.
For everyone who appreciates the great history of this industry, Look at this scene to behold. Spanning the years, the generations of greatness, the straps of leather, precious.
I thought he was going to say stage, and I got excited.
Far more than just mementos. The different.
However, full card,
WWE
still excited. That shit was spicy. Out the curtain, the light goes up, I'm home. Whoa!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
And to see all the versions of the championships that are in the ring now, that means so much to all of us, Wade, but mean even more to the man who wears the current edition.
Well, we just saw a very brief glimpse of an incredibly.
That's so sweet.
WWE fan, some of us.
She made him a bracelet. I'm assuming she made it.
Number of years will remember some of the
And gave it to him. That's awesome.
in the ring and the men who held.
I mean, she had like 17 of them shits on.
In large part, the reason why we are so obsessed with being around this industry to this very day.
Seattle, what was that? That was one of the weakest woes I've ever heard.
Custodian, because it's a moment in time. A piece
One of your asses ain't getting to WrestleMania.
Cody Rhodes is the man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Safeguarding the future of that very championship, the one that John Cena.
But seriously though, what was that? I was a weak ass woe.
8 days away from
Wow, that didn't
WrestleMania
help.
41 in Vegas. 7 days away from a loaded Smackdown at the T-Mobile Arena that will be filled with Raw superstars, Smackdown superstars, and then the Hall of Fame ceremony that follows 2 hours later right down the street at the Fountain Blue. 2 events in one night next Friday. And then, of course, this guy in the spotlight against John Cena. And what feels far bigger than simply...
Who liked it live? Big Jeff, I see you. Yeah, my kingdom. Look at all those titles. They even got the smallest title. Look at how small that title was. I think that's the first ever WWE title or World. The first ever title was called the World Heavy. Like the first ever main title was I'm pretty sure just called the World Heavyweight title, not the WWE title. I love it. UK chants. Never mind, Seattle. I'm sorry. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
You guys have gotten me all flustered. Thank you very much, Seattle. You have always been... You have always been good to me, whether it's this sold-out arena here tonight or when I did Defy and now being back here again. Thank you very much. Now, this is the tangible definition of realized potential. It's the denotation of excellence, the metric that stands. This right here simply says you are the best wrestler in the world.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
And I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able
it
to
essentially
carry this
does. You know,
in
you're the
its mighty
top
weight, but it
champion
won't
of the
always
in
be
wrestling.
me. That's what this has become. That's what Wrestlemania has turned into. It's not just a match between too many more. It's about our right to keep this at home. It's about the next 20 champions, whether that's Sean's NXT kids watching WrestleMania intently, our ID prospects. Maybe there's a young man in Seattle tonight that wants to grow up and wear this as WWE champion. It's about the next 20 champions. And then there is one man trying to take all that away.
Okay, I see what this is. I can see where this is going. Doesn't mean it's gonna go that way, but we'll find out.
John Cena.
Just dancing to the rhythm of it.
John Cena
I missed that chant. That should have been away for such a long time.
has neglected to make Seattle part of his farewell tour. He has opted to be in Vegas for Smackdown next week. It would be cowardice on my part to rebuttal John's remarks from when we shared the ring in London, but one thing he said that sticks with me, he referred to me and the placement of my tattoo. He said, me having this tattoo makes me a common fan. So what? I have this tattoo for the same reason that I wear this suit. It's not because I think I'm somebody. It's because I want to be somebody.
I wanna be somebody
Is that
soon.
somebody who can sell out the world's most famous arena 188 times to the rhythmic chants of his own name? Is that somebody who can sit up each and every night, even with broken ribs, and become WWE's phenom? Is that somebody who can set the world ablaze with Latino heat?
Damn. Sorry for my camera. I'm just fixing it.
Or is that somebody who can carry a company on his back through good times and bad for 10 years? John Cena. John Cena looks at this and considers it a bad thing. I don't. I see it as a man who is trying to break the wheel, a man who is trying to find himself. Does that sound familiar? John, you've told me that I don't know who I am, that I don't present myself authentically. Here's what I do know, John. I'm the WWE champion, and you are not.
Surprised they don't have the other titles there. The Universal
John
one.
is always preaching Perhaps this is the one time in my life.
I mean, Undisputed One's basically the same thing. It was just combined. I mean, there's a bunch of other titles I don't have there, like the World Heavyweight title. But these are WWE titles.
They are allowed to love somebody else. Hell, I call myself the captain here, but I'm part of a roster that has CM Punk, Randy Orton, Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, just to name a few. We make
Gunther?
each other better.
Hello? Hey, I feel like Gunther should be named World Heavyweight Champion.
And now I found myself with the unenviable task, but it's in my nature to want this task, that I have to halt history with your record-setting title win so that we can have history here in the first place. John Cena's a man of his word. He said he was leaving. He means it. He says he means to take this with him. He means it. So let me share some honesty with you, John. I'll tell you the same thing that I told Brock, the same thing that I told Roman. I do my best work when I'm backed into a corner. I don't flinch. I fight. I wrestle. That's right, John. The bell is gonna ring. And when it does, and this is over, I leave you to this ring, John, to have your moment to say goodbye.
Damn.
It would be clever for me to tell John, your time is up. My time is now. But John, you've known your time is up for quite some time, and that's why you did what you did. And one day, my time will be up soon. But until then, this is timeless. And this stays home. This stays with us.
Fuck yeah.
What a statement by the champ, and I love connecting all the history of Bruno's belt. Even
Again, I'm so conflicted. I want
This is what we're in store for. It is
I want Cena to break the 17th title, but like, this is hard, bro. I love both of these guys so much. Both are my goats.
Setting title win for Cena so that we can continue to have history here.
I was with Cody day one since his return to the WWE. I've been with Cena day one, even though I'm not gonna lie, there was a year where I started getting tired of his shit. But then he started disappearing and getting out of the main event card at that point in time. So I ended up liking him again, and then he disappeared, and then he came back, and I haven't hated him since.
Against an opponent who wants to take the ball and go home.
It's just hard to pick. You know, it's like, I want Cena to win, just not like this, because he's gonna win in the heel way.
Early 5 p.m. Pacific start time. So if you're interested in the doubleheader of the Hall of Fame, it is there for you. Smackdown in Vegas, and tickets are still on sale, and it is going to be a power-packed card from T-Mobile Arena, of course, a week from tonight. Let's tell you what you're in store for.
Yeah, because as we just heard from the champ, Cody Rhodes, one half of our WrestleMania main event. Some call him the greatest of all time. Others call him a man
Oh,
of
shit.
sport. His own legacy regardless. John Cena will be live on SmackDown in Vegas next week.
And of course, it's an annual fixture to kick off the action of WrestleMania weekend. The annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Those superstars of Raw and SmackDown involved. One of the most distinct trophies in all the industry will be awarded.
Oh look, there it is. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal next week on SmackDown.
Count-out win against Chelsea. Next week, she's going to team with Carter and Chance.
Look at this. This could have been a pre-show. Why do it on WrestleMania SmackDown?
On SmackDown.
And the strength of the action SmackDown to start WrestleMania.
This shit pissing me off, bro.
Top with this. Will you look at this? The WWE Tag Team Division, the championship on the line. Street Profits look to defend against the former champs. Motor City
This is such a
Machine Gun.
disappointment.
That is next Friday in Vegas.
This is such a disappointment.
Right now, I'd like to welcome on in the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits.
Like, all of those matches deserve to be, well, not all of them deserve to be on WrestleMania, but at least like this deserves to be on the fucking card. It's a title match. Triple H, come on, bro.
Motor City, Vegas, WrestleMania weekend. But you know what? We like Motor City. But last week we saw a video on them talking about how they don't care about the gold, they don't care about the chains, they don't care about the grills, they don't care about the reality shows. But you know what? Quite frankly, you can't care about things that you don't have. You know what else they don't have, Byron? These.
They've been all over the world for 20 years. But save the congratulations for the IWC Glazers, because we run this division.
Hold on, run this division?
Oh, Mellow don't miss.
Straight to the ground. Yeah, Motor City Machine Guns, they road warriors. Y'all over here gassing them up. You want to talk about a real road warrior? Let's talk about The Miz.
I'm sorry, did someone say a joke? Because the only joke I see is the SmackDown Tag Division being headed by you two.
Hey, don't do it.
No. Let me cook. As talented as you two may be, the mere fact that those titles are not on the WrestleMania card is a slap in the face to every superstar that's ever held those titles, including
Exactly.
me and my 9 times as a tag team champion. So it's time to put you two on notice, revive the tag team division, and get my 10th title, because I got the hottest young prospect in the game, a true one of one, Carmelo Hayes, and together we are Mellow Don't Miz, and we are him.
And we most definitely want the smoke. Let them breathe, big fella.
It's Tiffy time.
Been quite the day for Tiffany Stratton.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Prior Lake, Minnesota, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
Tiffy time here in Seattle. Taking up the instant challenge that was put forth against Roxanne Perez.
So they're just not gonna address the parking lot brawl?
Monday, on the final Raw before WrestleMania, the stars are stacked. Punk, Rollins, Reigns, Raw erupts.
That's it?
Monday, 80s
Okay.
Pacific, only on Netflix.
I mean, they haven't all been on the Raw since the attack Madison Square Garden. But we get one final build up to the first main event of WrestleMania Saturday, which I'm gonna be honest is obviously gonna be better than Cena versus Cody. But what is it? What the? Well, ALR664. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. With the follow? What the hell is that? The follow. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm just calling you ALR. But thank you so much for the follow. I seriously appreciate that, brother or sister. I don't know. I don't know your gender. I do not just assume your gender. Man, this is really disappointing though. Like, why? I honestly don't understand. Why is WrestleMania almost 8 hours and there are people missing from the card? I mean, I get it. Like, the SmackDown episode's gonna be good and all, but like, come on. The Battle Royal, that's a thing that started in WrestleMania. Why hasn't it been back in WrestleMania? Like, there's a whole 2-hour countdown pre-show. Just put it on that. What happened to putting matches on the pre-show? Does Trips just hate doing that? I don't understand, man. I really don't understand. It's just disappointing at this point. This is going on like when it happened in WrestleMania 37, I understand that. That one's different because it was during the pandemic. And then it happened. I'm pretty sure it also happened for 36. And then it happened in 38. The pandemic had just died down. why? Like, and then it was like, why not just put it on the card? And then like, you would think for 39 they would do it. Nope. And then you would pray they did it for 40. Nope. I prayed they did it for 41. Nope. It's such a dumb move, in my opinion. And there's just like so many deserving people that deserve to be in WrestleMania this year. It's like this happens every year. There's always going to be stars that miss WrestleMania and you wish they're on it, but like this year is next level. There's too much main event level talent. I don't know. It's just a disappointment. But hey, I'm going to see about Friday if I can get it happening with my boys. Ooh, actually, it might not happen because I think I got to work that day. But still, just disappointing. I'll tell you what. That whatchamacallit, that Hall of Fame ceremony, you're not getting it. I was gonna do a stream on that. That shit starts at 1 a.m. for me. Not happening. Yes, sir. Got a little NXT show off here, kind of. I mean, like.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez hasn't been in the ring.
Nah, such a heel, Roxanne.
2024 Royal Rumble. Tiffany eliminated Roxanne that night. Then you fast forward to this year's Royal Rumble, Wade, and it was Roxanne who nearly shocked the world, nearly earned a chance.
What is Cora Jade doing
At WrestleMania? She had that record-setting performance, was the runner-up to Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair, who of course
is she doing shit on TNA? That's the last time I saw her.
Roxanne has certainly been vocal in putting her name forward as a potential alternate at WrestleMania. Should a competitor need to be replaced due to their lack of professionalism? I think we know who I may be talking about there.
Well, let's get into that just for a moment because we brought it up earlier and there's no denying. And we acknowledge the viral video from earlier today and the discipline that was put forth to both Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair as Charlotte Flair was asked.
Yo, second to last match of the night. We still got the main event tag match,
got a good one right in front of us here,
which given the time might be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, make no mistake, Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, multiple-time NXT Women's Champion. Yes, she is currently an NXT superstar. However, it has been clear for a long time now that Roxanne Perez is.
Have they had a singles match together?
To mix it up with the best of Raw and
They definitely had. But that was when that had to have been when Tiffany was a heel and Roxanne was a face. Now the roles are switched.
Equal of our roster here.
There's no doubt. See the
Here we go.
Matrix type moves from Tiffany Stratton, and now the power as well.
Oh, that was nice.
This is the skill we talk about when it comes to Perez.
Yeah, there's no fear whatsoever in Perez too. She'll stand up to anyone bigger and badder than her, and she certainly mixed it up with Tiffany Stratton on numerous occasions during their time together in NXT. So don't expect Roxanne Perez to take a backward step at all. In this one. Wow.
Bring that right hand right across the face of Tiffany and delivers one of her own.
And this is Tiffany Stratton, who's really started to come into her own confidence-wise over the past several weeks, in part enforced by Charlotte Flair. And this is Tiffany Stratton saying, no, the spotlight is mine, the championship is mine, pay attention to me.
You can see Roxanne reaching for her lower back. Stomping down on that left leg. WWE Women's Champion. Snap suplex again, but this time lateral press and the hook of the leg and a 2 count.
Now, I'll tell you right now, a victory for Perez here tonight would really...
Not gonna lie, this episode of SmackDown kind of...
Of WrestleMania for the... Wait a second, for the WWE Women's Champ.
Roxanne Perez trying to
Ooh.
hold on.
Well, how smart was that?
Comes in
Referee
by doing it
out the
yes.
apron and poking
Oh.
Tiffany Stratton in the eye.
A rising star showing some veteran presence to have to deal with the apron and then able to take advantage.
Oh my God.
Oh, and
Oh.
stomping down on that left hand, Roxanne Perez.
I don't know, man. It's like SmackDown without Roman doesn't hit, man. Like Roman really carried the shit out of SmackDown.
Roxanne Perez.
It's actually kind of insane.
Smart to distract the referee and do anything it takes here against the WWE Women's Champion.
Well, Roxanne Perez.
Like anytime Roman's on the show is good.
In NXT was initially the saccharine
Okay,
sweet
not all the
girl
time, but most
who
of the
was
time.
naive.
Ooh, fuck.
Somebody was regularly taking advantage of her, but she has turned the tables here.
I mean, if I'm gonna be fair, both episodes of Raw and SmackDown this week were a bit of a cool down from all the storytelling. And you could tell they're setting up more mid-card matches.
She has been on the attack.
But these next two episodes, they gotta be something good because it's the final. It's the final Raw before WrestleMania and the final SmackDown before WrestleMania. Well, we know SmackDown's gonna be good because it's WrestleMania SmackDown. But still, you know, they both have to be good. Oh my God!
With all her body weight as well.
We're about to crash out.
Looking to make a statement tonight, and there can be no bigger statement than putting away the WWE
I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Champion, especially
What happened? The first 2 hours of these, well, not the first hour and a half of the show was really good, and then it just kind of fell off.
And Stratton really hasn't looked the same since that eyeball attack.
Oh.
And there's simply been no let-up whatsoever from Roxanne Perez.
No unrelenting offense.
Oh my! Look who the fuck it
And this
is.
is impressive from Perez because when you smell blood,
Isn't
in that
Lord
ring,
Vami
you have to
himself.
take advantage. Don't give your opponent an inch.
Every
What the
which
fuck?
way she's been working on that left shoulder.
Suplex landed right on that arm. And that's just impressive technique. As nasty as you want, but if you can't pull off techniques like that,
Damn, Roxanne,
it may all
yo,
be for naught.
Roxanne, can you chill? She's got a match on WrestleMania next week.
Arm and left shoulder of Stratton.
And it's just been a complete destruction.
Clash in Paris, France, August 31st. Pre-sale begins April 23rd. On sale April 25th. And then they're gonna be in London. Oh no, they're gonna be in Paris as well. For yo, I can't wait for that. That Paris crowd was
But it has been all
amazing.
Roxanne Perez.
You know, it must
Oh, we're on an international break. That's why it's so boring right now. I think we just came back though.
There's the distinct advantage that Tiffany had, and that is the power.
Yeah, that's it. We talk a lot about the gymnastic ability of Tiffany Stratton, but that raw power is something that sometimes goes overlooked. Not there.
Fuck, man. This final hour of SmackDown is criminally boring.
Joe and Wade with
Whoa.
you here in Seattle.
There we go. Okay, now we're back. Okay, now is when it's gonna start to pick up. Hopefully.
NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez.
The second I say that.
Former star gymnast Tiffany
Now the crowd wants to wake up. See?
Seattle, you know what time it is. It is Tiffy time.
I respect WWE for that.
Just when it looked like Tiffany Stratton was starting to look dead and buried by this plucky NXT superstar Roxanne Perez. Tiffany Stratton showing us all why she is the WWE Women's Champion. Able to dig deep.
But we all know
all those injuries.
it's not too long from now where Charlotte's gonna show up and attack Tiffany.
A week away.
Because that's the only way they can get this feud to be exciting. Because they suck at promos.
Perez, who had the record-setting performance.
Let's look at promo battles.
Royal Rumble earlier this year in Indy, the roll-up and the kick out at 2. Remember, the most time in a single women's Royal Rumble came this year from Roxanne Perez. Look at Stratton. And Perez survives again.
Well, Perez has been trying her best to drop some heavy artillery, the crossface that she's become known for in NXT. She did attempt that there with Tiffany Stratton. Stratton was just too strong for it, though.
That is the advantage that she has.
The hell is she about to?
Tiffany
Oh.
is going to come in with that hip attack
Oh.
against the ropes, but instead it's
Shit.
Perez running straight
Uppercutted
in
the shit out of her.
slamming Stratton down.
They simply cannot write off Roxanne Perez, who can dig a lot deeper than most, which explains...
Roxanne, you're not going to make... What is going on? What are you trying to do?
He's going to line up that target just the way she wants it. Perez!
Oh!
He's got up!
Oh!
Tiffany Stratton just lying in there and baiting Roxanne Perez.
Oh, she almost got it.
Just done the same back to Tiffany Stratton.
She was thinking about the prettiest moonsault ever, but instead
What the-
Perez ends up
Oh,
on that
shit.
top rope to meet her.
Russian leg sweep off the second rope there. Tiffany Stratton's in big trouble.
And now Roxanne Perez taking control.
What was
of the
that?
hook of the leg,
I don't
looking
even-
for the win.
I don't even know what she did because it just got blocked off the screen.
Out there from Tiffany Stratton, who has been really
Oh, was there a...
through the ringer on this one. What an outing thus far.
Was
for
there,
Roxanne.
a wardrobe malfunction?
Talking some smack.
Either that or it's just a glitch.
Can she get
Pop
the
rocks? Nope.
drop? Tempted at pop rocks.
Couldn't get that sunset flip powerbomb
Oh.
going, but instead, cartwheel, Alabama slam is lined up.
Nope,
Oh,
roll up.
No. Perez with a counter.
Counter roll up.
Tiffany comes right back at her. As they duel with supreme skill here in Seattle on Smackdown.
Oh, that's nice. Crossface.
Perez.
Now she's got
There it is, the crossface.
Wrenching on the neck and face of our champ Tiffany Stratton, who is a million miles away from the ropes here, desperately crawling away.
Well, we know Roxanne's going to miss WrestleMania, but at least she's getting this match.
Those hands and pulling back desperately, and now
That's illegal.
utilizing her foot to stay away from the ropes, and instead
Whoa, 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 whoa.
with a show of power.
Oh. Yeah, that's it. Prettiest moonsault.
Tiffy time indeed.
Done.
Prettiest moonsault ever.
I did that rock shit.
Well, the champ answered the call tonight, Wade. The
Stunning
champ answered
performance. Wait a second.
What
Oh
in
my
the
God.
world?
Yeah, there's Charlotte.
Off the rails again.
Charlotte
Whoa.
Charlotte
was
Flair.
supposed
She's dropping
to
the
be sent
F-bomb.
home after their actions earlier.
Well, we know there was a ton of bad blood last week. Get security down. What the hell are you doing, Charlotte?
Now they're trying to
Are they not going to talk about the attack she did in the parking lot?
by the weekend coming over the top.
Oh.
Shit. And Flair is on top. And now Flair is trying to beat it. Wade, in the midst of it, trying to control things, rips off his headset. Holding back Charlotte
Yeah, I
Flair,
mean, even-
the 14-time world champion who is absolutely enraged.
I see what they're doing. This is smart. I see what they're doing.
Trying to talk sense into Charlotte Flair and keep them separated from a further attack. on
Triple
Tiffany
H,
Stratton.
or whoever came up with this, this is this is smart. I see what they're doing. They're trying to make it seem real. They're trying to make this to seem as real as it can possibly be, because after what happened with that promo last week, it got a little real. They went off script. Now this is smart. They're making Charlotte attack Tiffany backstage with no cameras, only for Twitter to know, just like they did with KO and Cody. And then she attacks her after the match, and Wade Barrett gets involved. Like, you're gonna get yourself fired. Stop. This is genius. That's smart. Build up some more tension to the match at WrestleMania. But now it's all gonna come down to what happens next week, if there's another brawl or if there's another promo battle. Because if there's another promo battle, then you killed the feud again. Every time they get in the ring together or they get together to do a promo against each other, it's not good. It's not good. But if there's another brawl next week, then at least they would have resurrected some hype for this match. Because even though they're two great superstars, and I have no doubt in my mind that they will do bad in the ring. I mean, they would do good in the ring. There's no doubt in my mind that they're like, there's no way in hell it's going to be a bad match. It might be a decent match, worst case scenario, but there's no way in hell it's going to be an incredibly boring match. It's going to be a good match. It's just the story and the build up to it has been so bad because they can't do promos against each other. They just don't work well together. Now in ring, that might be a different story. But if this match happens to be bad, then it was a waste of a Royal Rumble win. And honestly, Charlotte's the fan favorite to win that match too, which is crazy. But it's crazy, but it's not crazy because Charlotte's known for this. This is like something Charlotte does all the time. Now, I do hope she doesn't win. However, there's a solid chance she wins. And if she does, it won't be surprising. But I'm praying that I'm wrong. I'm praying that I'm wrong. And I'm praying that Tiffany could win. Because Tiffany deserves that win. So she can prove that. So she needs to beat someone big. She needs to beat someone with the star power of Charlotte. It would that was the idea of going into their match at Mania. Now, how it should have been done is have Charlotte win the Elimination Chamber instead of the Royal Rumble. But no, they wanted to give it to Charlotte, and because of that, it forced them into pushing her into a heel because the crowd started booting her because they didn't want her to win. They wanted the match with her and Tiffany at WrestleMania, but not like that. Now, because that happened, it created this boiled up mess. It could have been such a good storyline, such a good feud build up, and they fucked it up just by having her win the. Well, honestly, it could have gone bad either way if they were that bad at promos together. But man, it just turned into a boiled up disaster. Like that match had so much hype in the setup of WrestleMania, and then just went straight down.
WrestleMania 41.
All because they can't do promos together.
Hall of Fame ceremony on Friday. The Undertaker One Dead Man show. You got the roast of WrestleMania on Sunday. And NXT is going to be there on April 22nd. You can get tickets at Ticketmaster. That Hall of Fame next Friday night, Wade, is going to be so special. Oh my God.
I'm not going to be able to watch it either because it's going to be at 1 in the fucking morning. Well, I'll be able to watch it, just not stream it.
Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret the Hitman. It goes on and on. The absolute best of the best. The ones we all grew up watching and loving. They're all going to be there. The class of 2025.
Inducted by The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Diamond Dallas Page, and CM Punk is doing an induction? Awesome.
Family situation, but HBK and Triple H, that's going to be an extremely special moment. And then come next week, three men with that woven history that intersects again. Since Royal Rumble's drama, the big three headliners of Roman and Seth and Punk, it's been beatings, it's been brawls, contracts and chaos, and then the favorite.
This is a little promo package.
My tribal chief out of your comfort zone. Because at WrestleMania, in the main event, in my corner, your wise man, my best friend, Paul Heyman.
This is a good future setup for a Roman and Punk feud after this Mania match.
Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief.
And I think for that to happen, Rollins has to win.
Down easy, will ya?
Because I'm not going to lie, Rollins felt a little sidelined with this triple threat match. But that Raw segment saved it a little bit. And that's crazy to think, because it was the favor that made Rollins feel sidelined a little bit. Because at first, Punk was sidelined.
I'm the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I am gonna whip Seth Rollins' ass at the main event of WrestleMania.
Then here comes Raw.
I feel bad for you, Paul Heyman. You are in a very difficult, unenviable position. The easiest solution for all of us, for everyone involved,
would be if you just removed yourself from the situation entirely.
This is a good close to the show.
And Punk and Roman.
The Raw episode wasn't anything too crazy. Like I said, I think Raw this week and SmackDown this week are just a little bit died down, which is a bit of a disappointment because we're 2 weeks. Well, it's 2 weeks till WrestleMania, starting from Monday Night Raw. After today, we'll be 1 week away. Raw was pretty good. SmackDown, however, is not enough story, but I'm 90% sure that's going to change next week. 1 week away from WrestleMania, add a little bit of more spices to every story. And you know we're going to get more with this triple threat match. This mega main event. And Cena's going to be on SmackDown next week. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now, you owe me a favor.
I just want to say that's not how favors work. You can't just threaten someone like you're about to kill them, and then you don't kill them, and then you say they owe you a favor. That's not how that shit works.
The matches this Saturday and Sunday at WrestleMania.
Yeah, well, this is WrestleMania Saturday.
I'm loving these graphics.
The main event, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk with Paul Heyman in Punk's corner. That's your main event on Saturday. Also on WrestleMania Saturday, the bitterest of rivalries.
Oh, it's Saturday.
Versus Naomi. Not only that,
I thought this would have been on Sunday. Okay, hold up.
Will be on the line as the War Raiders take on the New Day.
See, why is this tag title match on the card, but the other one isn't?
Rey Mysterio, the legendary Hall of Famer, takes on the latest luchador, El
Whoa.
Americano. They'll go head-to-head again. WrestleMania Saturday. The United States Championship is on.
Oh, I thought this would have also been on Sunday.
Jacob Fatu. And as we just saw, WWE Women's Champion.
Yeah, okay, I expected that. That's valid. Good choice.
Up against the sometimes unprofessional Charlotte Flair. Can't wait for that one. And then World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Ooh.
Jey Uso, who has refound his fire.
Okay, I'm assuming that's either opening the show or co-main eventing.
Is your card for WrestleMania Saturday.
I think it should open the show because of Jey Uso's entrance. Sunday? Okay.
The gauntlet. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Bayley and Lyra against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Sunday at WrestleMania. It is going to
should have just been Bayley versus.
City street fight between Damian
Oh, can't wait for that.
Drew McIntyre. The outrageous
Okay.
rivalry goes street fight version on Sunday at Mania.
I'm gonna get the fattest copyright claim for this.
Going to be decided in a fatal four-way. Penta, Finn Balor.
Oh my god, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be a banger.
Mania. Also Sunday from Vegas, AJ Styles against Logan Paul.
Yo, this is looking to be better than Saturday.
Stadium. The Women's World Championship.
Well, I don't know. It's actually pretty equal, honestly.
Will be held on Sunday the 20th.
I can't wait for that triple threat.
Io Sky, and you can hear the reaction from the fans here.
3 faces. I don't know who to boo in this match. I want them all to win.
Who says he must halt history? So
Got Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Sky. I want them all to win. They all have a strong reason to win. I hope Io retains, but they can all win. Main event time. Okay. So we got the full card now. Damn, that's tough because both cards are equal. That's usually never the case. Normally you look at one card and you look at the other and you're like, oh, this is 100% going to be better than the other night. But that's not the case with this one. I honestly can't tell which one's going to be the better tonight. They're both very equal.
Different turn lately for the Viper. And coming up next, Solo and Tama Tonga.
Oh yeah, we still got nothing on Randy Orton.
Randy Orton and L.A.
There's still a few undecided matches out there. See, what I don't understand. this is what I don't understand. I'm so happy for the New Day because they deserve a tag team title match at WrestleMania. But like, why is the World Tag Team titles on Raw being defended at Mania and the SmackDown tag team titles aren't? The SmackDown tag team division is far better than the Raw tag team division. The SmackDown tag team division has been on fire lately. And then Raw is like, you could tell they're trying to build, they have all the tools to have a fire Raw tag team division. They're just not using it correctly. Like, you got New Day, you got the Viking Raiders, you got LWO, Creed Brothers, or American Made, the same thing. What else? I think that's it. It's just 14. Oh, New Cat Republic. You have the lineup. Just do the same thing you did with the SmackDown division. Build it up to be something fun and amazing. I don't understand. Like, the SmackDown tag team division has been so much better than Raw, yet the SmackDown titles aren't going to be defended at WrestleMania. How the fuck does that make any sense? It's like okay, let's say this for example, right? You got this build up between Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair, right? Now I'm using this as a hypothetical. Say the SmackDown Women's Champion wouldn't be on at WrestleMania, right? So Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte wouldn't be at WrestleMania because the buildup was just blah. Let's say they started the feud late, they set it up late, and it's going to be on the SmackDown before WrestleMania. Oh, no. Let's say they started it late, the buildup was whack, yet they get a title match at Mania, and Bianca, Rhea, and Io Sky have been cooking with their feud, but they don't get a match at WrestleMania. You see, that's the same scenario with the tag team titles. It just doesn't make sense. Trips, my man, what are you doing? What are you doing? You have 2 nights of WrestleMania. Why isn't every title put on the card? Why? It makes no sense. Like, it honestly makes no sense. I don't get it. I really don't get it. What's up, my guy? Yo, oh my, I don't know how long you've been there for, but Lou, I see you. Or La MG. I forgot what I called you. It has been a while. It said you were the last person to join, so I'm assuming you just joined. But yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute too. I forgot how to pronounce your name. I think I just said MG or Lou. I don't know. I'm just like MG. I just gotta wait for this international break to end, which it just ended.
2 years ago, Seattle hosted WrestleMania. Now we're 8 days away. And
just makes no sense to me, man. Like, how do you have almost 8 hours in total in terms of countdown, in terms of the countdown and the show itself? I've been busy with a lot of work and other stuff. Sorry for the absence. No need. I've been gone for a while too. Remember my injury? I still have it. It hasn't fully gone away, but I'm close to being fully recovered, and that's an absolute blessing. Fingers crossed, become fully recovered soon, because it is still there. But I haven't need to wear a back brace in this whole week. Actually, I haven't worn. Well, I don't know about this whole week. I think it's been this whole week where I haven't worn the back brace once, which is an absolute blessing. And fingers crossed, knock on wood, that I don't have to wear this shit again. Yeah.
Wait, I feel like there's been so much packed onto the plate of LA recently, with match after match having just won the U.S. Championship back. But what lies ahead will be his biggest challenge he's met.
They brought his old team back.
Violent, angry Jacob Fatu next week. Fatu, of course, winning the last man standing to earn that shot at LA's championship at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and as we just learned, that will take place on WrestleMania.
Yeah, they brought his old team back.
Saturday. Of course, we
I just noticed that.
of energy takes over every arena and
Has it always been bad? Because I remember the metal remix shit was terrible.
all of that energy and more at WrestleMania if
Pax?
he's going to defeat
The hell is this?
Jacob Fatu.
What the hell is this? Oh, who do you got winning? OTC, CM Punk, or Seth Rollins? Oh, I can't vote.
Of course, we see a lot of Solo Sikoa week after week.
I was gonna try and vote. I
I
know who you're picking. I know who you're picking.
It was a six-man tag team. LA Knight was on the other side, the winning side, the last time we saw him in an official match.
I can't vote though.
Unusual seeing these.
And there's not a lot of people in the chat right now, so I don't think anyone's gonna vote.
Jacob Fatu in tow. There have been tensions between Solo and Fatu, especially of late. Solo, the former tribal chief, looking to get back on track. He spoke the right words earlier about supporting Fatu.
No one voted.
Quest to become United States champ at WrestleMania. Well, this is a
No one voted.
chunk out of LA Knight this evening. And Fatu, I'm sure, will warm to Sikoa.
A stream for us tomorrow. I'm kind of busy tomorrow, but might be able to. Actually, I don't know. 'Cause I want to get my haircut. I want to go get a haircut tomorrow, and I got something. And then I got a little session to do with my friends. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow. You should stream the Hall of Fame. Yep. I said it earlier. As much as I want to stream the Hall of Fame, in my time, it starts at 1 in the morning. I'm not doing that. Not that I haven't streamed late at night before. Last week I streamed after I watched SmackDown. It was like 12 in the morning. I streamed the ending, the Life is Strange double exposure. But that was a 1.5 hour stream. Hall of Fame be lasting like 3 hours.
Now Solo Sikoa's got to deal with Randy.
So Stone Cold, a Hall of Famer. He's been a Hall of Famer.
Something to say. The start tonight was Randy was addressing things with Nick Aldis, and that scoop snap power slam. Vintage
Stone Cold been a Hall of Famer for years now, since WrestleMania 25.
There's a taste of what we may have seen at WrestleMania before the Vipers' plans got derailed.
Lining up the driving DDT.
Yo, this might be a squash. We only got 9 minutes left of the show, or 8 minutes and counting.
I mean, he has come
And he's pointing at the sign.
and this crowd is ready to roar.
What a disaster for Sikoa and Tama Tonga.
Oh, he's supposed to be there tomorrow. Oh, let's go. Wait.
We got a Samoan drop.
Oh, wait, it's tomorrow?
And then Tonga just sends LA Knight flying. Good stuff here in Seattle.
What the? Did I not know the Hall of Fame was tomorrow?
Red hot before Solo and Tama were able to settle things down.
Randy Orton has all the tools any competitor could ever want. What he does not have is eyes in the back of his head, and that is where Tama Tonga especially turned the tide in this one.
Oh, it's Friday.
It's that speed of attack.
Oh, yeah, Friday, April 18th after SmackDown. Yeah, okay.
I think he plays to his strengths.
Okay, if it was tomorrow, I might have done it. If I had gotten my haircut, took my nap, done my thing with my friends, then I might have been able to do it. But SmackDown, I don't know. It starts at 1 in the morning. And what I want to do is, because SmackDown is WrestleMania SmackDown. So the matches that are supposed to be on the card but are not, unfortunately, are going to be on that show, which means and John Cena is going to be there, so it's going to be a good show.
To the Viper.
And I want to watch that final SmackDown before WrestleMania with my boys, who are going to be with me for WrestleMania and Stand and Deliver, streaming that too. And also NXT next week. Get this written on y'all schedules. Monday Night Raw, stream. SmackDown. No. Monday Night Raw. NXT,
stream on Tuesday. Friday night SmackDown. SmackDown before WrestleMania. Stream. NXT Stand and Deliver. Saturday. Stream. WrestleMania Night 1. Stream. WrestleMania Night 2. Stream. Be ready. Because next week is going to be a shit ton of wrestling streams.
For the career and perception of Sikoa.
This is don't mess with my head.
Don't mess with any Samoan's head. That is the first rule of professional wrestling.
Yeah, don't ever headbutt a Samoan.
No, Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hyena chatter of his. Sound good, man.
Can't wait, man. I'm streaming a lot next week, and I'm excited. I'm also praying my back can hold up.
I'm sure your family enjoys that.
Like I said, I've been doing really well. Knock on wood. I hope it can hold up. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure my back is ready for tomorrow. I'm glad the OTC will be on Raw. They're all going to be on Raw. Back to what I was saying earlier. So that I already know who you're going to go. You're going for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to win. And that's no surprise. That is no surprise. Who I think is going to win? Seth Rollins. I think he... I was just about to say, I think he needs to win it so we can get a CM Punk and Roman Reigns feud after WrestleMania. However, if he wins, neither of them are going to be happy with that. So now there's a conflict of interest. There's a little doubt in my mind. They all have an incredible reason to win.
Desperate to make the tag to LA Knight, but Solo Sikoa and Tom.
If he was to be taking Paul.
Remember how the night started, Wade, when Randy Orton was out to discuss in front of his big.
Now, I don't know if that's exactly what's going to happen. Here's my guess, right? Here's what I think is going to happen. Everyone thinks Seth Rollins is going to align himself with Paul. I don't think that. Well, I think they might do it, just not at WrestleMania. I think Paul is going to be so emotionally driven between siding with Roman or CM Punk, he's going to leave. And when he leaves, both Roman and Punk are going to be distracted by it, where Rollins, lurking in the back, takes his opportunity and steals the main event of WrestleMania.
Slowly destroying the body of the Viper, Randy Orton.
That's how I think Rollins will win. Now, how I think Roman will win, well, it's simple. The tribal chief way, stack him and pin him. Smash him, stack him, pin him.
Against Jacob Fatu, but in the midst of the deep waters of tag
now,
team
Punk, I don't think Punk is going to win because it just feels too given.
Just inches away for the Viper, but must feel like a million miles when you
And if also that could lead us to Roman and Punk at SummerSlam. Which is coming to where I live in New Jersey. So I have to try and me and my cousins talked about it. We're trying to go to at least one night. I can't wait. I can't wait. If we go to both nights, Roman's going to take a break after Mania again. Oh, he definitely is.
And Tama's on the receiving end of it.
Hell, look, and it makes me kind of mad with Roman. How, look at it this way. How many matches has he had this year?
Here in the Pacific Northwest.
Let's start with the Netflix. His first match this year so far was on Netflix against Solo Sikoa.
Gets out of the way.
Ooh. And then, where has he been? He's been gone for a while. Second match, Royal Rumble. He's hadn't had a match since. Help Cena wins the final boss. Better help Cena. That's what I'm wondering. See,
for the win. And coming in and making
I should be paying attention to this match so I can get clips. I'm too busy talking about Mania. Hold up.
Spike is delivered
right to the thorax of the megastar.
Big uppercut from Orton. Tama Tonga's gonna mess with the big guy.
Oh, RKO.
How does he find out? RKO. As Solo drives Randy out of the ring.
Well, Randy Orton is certainly not the legal man in this one. Neither is Solo Sikoa. Those two look like they're done with the in-ring portion of this match. Some severe hatred built up between these two.
That's been going on, and they're fighting right through the crowd.
This match continues, referee.
Oh, so LA Knight and I smell a Jacob Fatu.
LA Knight and Tama Tonga, they remain in the midst.
Look,
of
everyone's
tag
looking.
team.
Or they're looking at
That
Randy
leaves
and
these
Solo.
two competitors.
Oh, BFT. There it is. Now where's Solo? Jacob Fatu. I see him. I can smell him.
Oh no! Look who's arrived.
There it is. Yep.
Jacob Fatu.
Oh, Santon. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting this for WrestleMania.
Has begun the sneak attack on the guy he's gonna.
I was expecting like Carmelo Hayes, Jimmy Uso. However, Jimmy Uso died. Thankfully, Jimmy Uso died because it saved the match between Gunther and Jay. Now that match got some hype to it now.
That pathway to the United States title that much easier.
The hip attack from Fatu. And when you see that, you know he's feeling it. The United States champion, who just picked up his belt to celebrate a hard-earned tag
Oh my God.
A mighty moonsault delivered.
Well, nobody is coming to save
I think Fatu got that United States title in the bag, unless Solo calls us in the title, which might happen.
Engaged in a vicious brawl with Solo.
I don't know how LA Knight's going to be able to beat this man
Picks up the belt, throws
without the help of Solo Sikoa.
again with the jump-up moonsault.
Jacob Fatu is not human, bro.
A taste of what's to come for LA Knight.
And there it
Next
is.
weekend in Vegas, it's the moment of truth for LA Knight.
That was an okay episode of SmackDown. I was expecting better, I'm not going to lie.
Singles title. Now he appears as an unrelenting, destructive.
I hope Cena wins the final boss battle. I hope Cena. Yeah, see, that's what I'm. That's like okay. What I'm like. That's like one of the few issues I have with this Cody Cena match is the fact that I feel like we're not getting enough. Now, however, he's gonna do another one. Hold up, wait. Oh my God. Okay, now the show's over. I feel like we're not getting enough, even though we did get a lot. Now, we definitely got more with their back-to-back promo on Raw when they were in London. But then that was, you see, they finally had their back-to-back promo, which we've been waiting for. Cena cooked Cody, but Cody held his own though. We're not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold that against him. A lot of people go. I love it when wrestling fans are so divided. A lot of people were like, "Oh no, Cena cooked Cody. Cody cooked Cena." It was a great promo battle. They both won. And then it led to a crossroads. Finally, some physicality. Now, I know we got a lot of physicality when Cena turned heel on Cody, made him bleed and everything. But I feel like with what Cena did to him, there should have been a brawl at some point. And thankfully, at first, I thought Cena was going to miss these next two episodes of Raw. I said this before. That the episodes of Raw and the episodes of SmackDown before WrestleMania, I thought he was going to miss them. But Cena is now going to be on SmackDown. So, who knows? We might get some more physicality there. Now, a part of me wants a brawl because it would do better for the story, and another part of me doesn't because I don't want Cena to get hurt. As much as I love my GOAT, he's old. he's an old man, and I don't want anything to fuck up this main event of WrestleMania Night 2. But another thing, he sided with The Rock. Where's The Rock been? I mean, I understand. I like that Cena's carrying this. I like how Cena's carrying this build-up, but The Rock had a major part in that heel turn, and we still haven't gotten a valid reason why. I mean, we know why, but we want to hear Cena's reasoning to why he sided with The Rock and sold his soul. He fought Solo twice, Bad Blood Raw, the Rumble Survivor Series match. I meant this year. I meant like 2025 so far. But yeah. But okay, so after his match at WrestleMania, he came back at SummerSlam, didn't have a match. Had a match with, it was him, the Bad Blood match. It was him and Cody versus Solo and Tama Tonga, was it? Or was it Jacob Fatu? It was Jacob Fatu, I think. Then there was the Survivor Series match. Then there was the Raw match. And then the Rumble. That's it. Since his WrestleMania, he's only had 4 matches. He might have had a match or 2 on SmackDown. So we'll say 4+. 4+. That's not good, man. That is not good. Roman, you are one of the most important characters of the show. Like, you gotta start having more matches. And not just for pay-per-views. It's like, or not just for big pay-per-views. I get it. You're on a Tribal Chief schedule. But, bro, you're not even the champion anymore. And you're barely showing up to the shows. Like, he has to start having more matches. This is not okay. Like, it's low-key pissing me off a little bit because, like, you're one of the most talked about stars in the company, and you're not having any matches. It's not good. That's not good. It worked perfectly well when he was a champion because he went on a 1,000-day reign. He's beaten almost everyone. There's no need for him to have matches on regular shows. But now you're not the champion anymore. Hello? We need more matches on shows. And they seem to only book him for matches on Raw or SmackDown when it's a big episode of Raw or SmackDown. Come on, we got to get to him having more matches. This is just not, how is Cena having more appearances than he's having? Like, what the fuck? Makes no sense to me. Honestly, makes no sense to me. But that was the episode of SmackDown. What are my thoughts? It was a mid episode of SmackDown, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people think Raw was mid too. I actually really enjoyed the episode of Raw. It was a bit of a cool down, but I still think it was a really good episode. Now, these next 2 episodes have to be big. It's the final Raw before WrestleMania and the final SmackDown before WrestleMania. They have to be, we know SmackDown's gonna be big. And we should know Raw's gonna be big, so I don't know what to expect. But I'm excited. Thank you all so much who came through. MG, it was good to see you again. Everyone who pulled up on Twitch, everyone I pulled up on YouTube, thank you so much for that. It is time for this guy to hit the old hay. See ya next time.